she got my 9 months.
But she's not. But wait, TF Kenny.
Because
let's look at it like this.
Let's forget to Mohbad.
TF Kenny. When they say education no be scam, you understand? It's not just the idea or the knowledge that you will learn from it. Even the lifestyle. These people no get this exposure. You understand? This public that you're looking at, they manipulated these people too much.
All these goods,
but
they have exposure.
Okay, let's look at later. But let's look at, of course, that is what I'm also looking at. I'm cutting that woman in slack. You understand? If truly the influence of these people that me I am seeing.
Mohbad said, my son wants to. Mohbad sang in one song. He said, the one of the songs that they were about to release. He said, my papa na capital is in Ikorodu praying for me. My mama is asking for money. Mohbad is just a paycheck to that
woman. No. I'm a critic of all these people at the point. You understand? But me, I know that my mind no dey lie to me. All this family of Mohbad, don't worry, that they bully them to come out to do whatsoever behavior that they are behaving to this public.
This case that is a nation and it's all over the world case. Everywhere they are expecting a result. Mohbad, tó bá ṣe voice note, tó bá jù síta, àti pa máa le fún o, because all eyes will be on Mohbad. And that alone can even grant Mohbad asylum or anything. Under all the embassy petition.
TF Kenny. Okay, let me point out some place for you. So far in the recent interview, look at VDM. VDM was talking to Baba Mohbad. Gurexi was like putting him out or instructing him. Even VDM told him to stop. You were not there. You understand? Those are attributes of a bully. We have heard where Gurexi. Wait now. Exactly. Look at that one. Look at the end.
Now. Please finish the job for us. We are begging you, Mohbad.
Look at the end of that show. Even VDM is saying to Baba that your brothers are saying Gurexi is not Baba's brother. Gurexi entered this man as public. Now public send this man Gurexi. We don't know Gurexi from anywhere. After they've removed African TV and David Fadile, 2 months after, Gurexi was slapping Baba by the head now. Do we know what happened a month before or 2 weeks after? You know, we don't know the contract. We don't know. We just saw both of them together. After Baba started abusing people, Baba started behaving differently. You understand? That is what I'm saying. And look at. Towards the end of that show of Baba and VDM, Baba was so like somebody that is not comfortable. If Gurexi is with you and Gurexi mean well for you, you won't be saying all those things now. You'll even be praising Gurexi to say, help him to thank this that he's taking care of you. Baba was saying he will leave Lagos, that he's even regretting being a Nigerian. Which means that look at the way they are doing now. If Baba Mohbad have done the right thing, his son is fighting for real justice, this man will be a billionaire at the end. This group of people around Baba doesn't want him to be a billionaire. It's not just about the justice for his son. They don't even want him to be able to have those things. And that is why I'm saying we need to cut these people a slack. That family is under duress. People that know the value of money. People that know the value of money. If Wunmi, as of February 24 or 25, after that NDLA arrest, can be telling Dominica that she is fighting for her life. But I know the secret will come out. So please, let's stop abusing this family. You understand? Folashde still came out today to VDM to say she saw blood. She even told us now that Mama Mohbad is the one washing Abiyamo wo that will go through labor pain. Even if you don't love the child, that pain called labor pain, you cannot compare it with anything. You cannot break it between a mother. It makes a woman to turn to a mother. I'm cutting that woman a slack. That is her son. But imagine they have to give the cloth of the blood of your son to you to wash. Bullying. And what's the name of that guy? Ayan. Ayan told Mama not to do video to come out.
Sele, that is how
people are just silencing.
When courts kill people, that's the way to humiliate the parents of the people. So they had to give. Yes, that's the way. Court, Wumi spied Mohbad with her group. She spied Mohbad.
Why is Anya telling?
Mohbad, Wumi will speak on it. Wumi, it's gonna be a long time for you. You're gonna speak. Wumi will definitely speak. She will speak. She would definitely speak. So doing that for Mama Mohbad is to humiliate the family.
For me, mommy, good evening. For me, it's not humiliate. It's just want to rope this family. It's why you come busy now? Here Mohbad, you come see make you go wash the clothes. What you do Aroja? What you do Damola? What you do DJ Bami? What you do Spendy? What about those people? And you come out online say somebody washed the shirt. You say there is a you say that Spendy or.
They give and no this thing with
your neck or can your network, we are not hearing you. We are not hearing your network.
Oh really? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better now.
I said they give her that cloth to tell her you are in this game with us.
Yes.
You are in this game with us. You go nowhere. They took an oath. All of them took an oath.
You are right. Do you know Blessing people behind that is her mom that gave her that thing that she threw inside the coffin? It's Blessing.
It's possible. She's in the know of it. She's in the know of it. Even if Baba no know. But now, imagine indicting only Baba for burying when you don't already embalm. You already embalm. It's like cooking food and you are beating your child for eating it. You don't cook the food. It's ready. You've dished it.
Shall you know I said something? I said, a son that we hired for one of them said, Lagos State, they told him that Lagos State don't want to do justice for this boy. That they said they don't have money at any time to do justice. That they should just forget about it.
Yes. So then even the private that we did for Baba, the private donation and all the influence, all the PR, they don't also want. Make her just quiet.
Look at Muiwa lying to us that the pathologist they get is from somewhere, not knowing the one that did a case for our money. So they all know what they were doing. It was lying to us. Nobody know about it. Not knowing that the same our money that they did, that the guy didn't do a good pathologist for that man. Then you went ahead and go hire that one. Now the truth come out and you give them 419.
Chef Kenny, all those around money, those things now just kaskamaje. They don't do anything. They don't spend all those money. Those guys will never waste those money for inconclusive. And understand, nobody will ever want to buy a car, then go and buy fake car for even expensive than it. Never. And they are not asking Celestial now.
Celestial Church of Justice. Celestial Church of Justice.
I miss you, sir. You don't say where I hear your voice. Human behavior. We did gathering of it. They look everybody behavior.
When they look, we're watching them. We're watching them. Everybody is on microscope. Everybody is showing their true colors. And, it is sad that the mother watched the blood of her son and has refused to tell whatever happened. We all know, without being gully lights, we know that there is a massive cover-up. There is a massive cover-up. For me, I pray that VDM interview does not end up in just interviewing. I pray that it brings us to some justice. I pray that people are not just using this boy's name to catch clues, to promote their interviewing or famous career. Because all I see now is talk, and nothing legal. Corona has ended the same way we anticipated. Nurse is still heading to the trial with spending, and we constantly hear new updates that shows conspiracy. So is nurse a big conspiracy? Is nurse? Pardon my noise, so I'm outside. I'm sitting outside in the market. Big trailer passing in front of me. So as I was saying, at this stage, my own mindset is, what is the level of nurse involvement in this conspiracy? Because we all know naturally this is a conspiracy. Why is the nurse taking the fall? For what purpose? I suggested in the beginning that VDM should approach Baba Mohbad. He has done that. Now, I'm hoping that VDM should approach the nurse. I want VDM to approach the nurse because every cover-up leads to the nurse. Why are you taking the fall? What have you been promised? Who promised you? Because even what you, the nurse, purportedly gave Mohbad, your substance was not found in the toxicology. So if I'm on the jury, your case no go fly, nurse. As a member of the public and the jury, you have to prove to me that the substance given by the nurse is found in the toxicology. Now, we have 2 toxicology with zero result. So, is nurse being charged for murder? Why this conspiracy? Who is hiding the story? I think if we find out why nurse is taking the fall, we will get closer to the truth. But again, Mr. VDN, message to you. Bring us the nurse. Since you're giving us interviews, bring us the nurse. Please, that's my position. Susie, I miss you. Nice to hear your voice again. Thank you, guys.
But I myself is married to you. I know what needs to happen.
I can't hear me. Good afternoon.
I know what needs to happen.
Good afternoon. Oh, Apapa, mute for us, I beg. Apapa, mute for a second, I beg. Apapa, mute for us, I beg. Apapa, mute. Yes, Susie, good evening, afternoon. How are you? Yes, Susie, good evening, afternoon. How are you? Yes, Susie, good evening,
I think So I think the man with WhatsApp.
Akpapa, where Susie go now? We were greeting. Where Stella and Susie go? Okay.
But can you mute a little? Let me just.
Guys, go and play. I'm on the phone. Go there.
How are you?
I'm fine, Jerry, my dear. Long time. I dey see your beautiful. I dey see your beautiful post.
Yeah, what if I'm not? So
I know they hear you well.
I said, well, I'm watching and I'm putting my facts together. So I was waiting on the government judgment, and the judgment is being done. And I speak, talking to an attorney, I'm speaking to some lawyers. We need to appeal the judgment for the government. The people that was charged, they are not the right people. So the government, we need to put some appeal based on their judgment for the people they have charged. We are not going to accept it. Okay? The people that was present, that Mohbad died, what happened to them?
Very good.
Very good. Yes, the people that announced Mohbad, what happened to them? Where were they taking Mohbad from, and where did they go with Mohbad? Why did they announce Mohbad's death in such manners, which the government touched that side? The head of
Akpapa, is it me or Susie? Susie, the network is not clear. Is it me, Akpapa? Can you hear her clearly?
Okay.
That before I was hearing.
Susie, your audio is cracking.
Okay, when I finish, then you can, you guys on mute. When I finish talking, then you can hear me well. So can you hear me now, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I'm saying, I'm totally against the judgment from the coroner inquest, and we need to put our heads together and appeal it. I'm talking to a lawyer right now as I speak. I'm going to come up, hopefully by next week, come up with all the loopholes that we have with the government. Why do they treat the case the manners they treat the case? What happened to the people that was in the house with Mohbad when he was unalive? What happened to the people who announced Mohbad's death, which their names never come up in the inquest one day? Where were they going with Mohbad's body? And where were they coming from with Mohbad's body? Which are the questions government is supposed to ask? They never ask any of these questions. Is that how investigation to homicide work? Because they declared this case as a homicide. So the judgment for the inquest, we had to appeal it, because at this point, we need to expose the government of the Lagos state government. We need to expose the Lagos state government. This is how they have handled Mohbad's case, and this is how they have been treating other people. So at this point, I've talked to a lawyer. He's looking at it, and where there's a loophole, how we are going to file this to the government, to the higher court, and let them know what they have done in this case is not acceptable. So I'm going to definitely come out with whatever I arrived on, that I have a lot of facts that has put together, and to ask government. Government need to ask questions at one point. How, why, how do they arrive on their judgment? And how do they arrive on setting those who were present when Mohbad was unalive? How do they arrive setting the people who announced Mohbad's death, free? Where were they coming from? And they had to charge spending and the nurse. Something happened to Mohbad before Mohbad gets in there. If it's the court that he had from fight, according to them, with Prime Boy, why is Prime Boy set free? They need to ask all these questions. Something leads for Mohbad to get injection. So what happened? We need to get to that, all those things. So I have all my facts. I have quite a lot that I have, but the lawyer, the attorney will get back to me and they will take it from there. So if anybody is ready to be on board, this fight is not going to be for one person's fight. We can be 10 group fighting the government on this case. The more group come up to fight this fight, the more better is chances Mohbad will get justice. The right people will be held accountable for Mohbad's demise. So that is what I'm doing. I've not gone away. I'm here. I'm present and see what is happening. I'm doing some other things on ground. For me, you guys know I have a lot of fat on my hand. So that's not a problem at all. But how do we pick up this fight? You know, to work as a team to fight this fight. That is one thing we should look at. So thank you, everybody. African TV, over to you.
Excuse me, I don't like talking while I'm eating, but right now I'm chocolating pepper soup and a big bottle of anything. You know, I'm alive before they come after me and try to take my life. I'm chocolating big cow. Sorry, I don't like talking with your mouth full, but okay. First, Susan, I'm happy to hear your voice, and I'm happy to know that you are working on getting the appeal done. I didn't want to say this, but I'll say it since you are up to speed. We are also in the appeal mode. My lawyers are putting together facts, and I want to offer you my services. I'll call you so we can discuss on what you're doing and what I'm doing, how we can perfect this appeal. So I don't have a problem working with you. I found you sincere and direct. My greatest joy is that you're actually doing something now. So expect a phone call from me. But I have a question that everybody should try and answer. The development of the blood. How do we explain the non-disclosure of the blood in the legal settings of the corona? How do we explain why Sanshitu did not cross his army on the aspects of the blood? How come it was never entered into evidence or cross-examination? I want to say, if they come up with that was the blood from the injury, I expect in their defense, if they are wise and smart enough, they would say, oh yeah, there was a blood indeed, or there was blood, but it was blood from the injury. How do we argue that in appeal? Something for you to think about. Something for me that I'm working on. So maybe somebody can help me on that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I just came here. I don't know. I know this one anyway. So should I continue playing the video?
Before you play, I want Susan to answer me. That blood is a very crucial part in the appeal. If anybody has any idea, why was it not introduced into submission or cross-examination? Any?
That is working against justice. That should come up on the appeal too. That's one of the things we are going to work on. There are quite a lot of things that we need to work on and put it out to the government. Why I say people should pay attention to the interview. The interview his very dark man is doing, for me, it's not for anything for me. It's for me to pick a lot of important message that is being put out there for us to use it for the appeal, not the interview alone. So there's quite a lot that is out there with whatever we had before now. We're going to challenge the government. Shobi Shepetobi, or what is that her name? Her judgment was not okay. Her judgment is appalling for me. She's not even qualified enough or neither good enough to be recommended area as a whole based on what she done. And I'm going to be on top of my game that Tinubu is not going to be in power forever. So, her legacy is going to be tied to my case. God give me life. I'm here to watch her on what office obtain in the land of Nigeria. So there's quite a lot we're going to do. African TV, I would definitely find a good time to talk to you, but I will talk to you after my attorney has gone back to me on possibility of what to do. Then I will let you know. Okay?
All right, thank you. I'll be waiting. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Papa, you can play.
You are not doing work. Your Mohbad is a source of income. So I wouldn't want anything to happen to him if I were you.
Very true.
So I see it as if the man is to say that people know grandpa, that means if they get in the house, it's not kill you. The one outside cannot easily get you. So I'm not claiming that anybody can.
Yes, but this is just your observation.
That is why I have issue with that. And she didn't have respect. So if there's no one that you cannot disrespect, that means there is nothing you cannot do. No one that you can have fear of. You cannot have fear of your father-in-law. No matter what, there must be somebody that you will think before doing something to you. And if I do this to you, that person, I don't want this person to get angry. If I don't that I'm afraid, that I'm scared, that if this thing happens, this person will question me. I will do anything anyhow to the person.
But again, this will be, I don't want this, I just want to decide. When you go to that house, did you ever ask them that? What's actually by the boy that day in the house? Did you say, come? All of you should come. What really happened that day? Did you ask anybody that say, what's happening this house this day?
Because I want to ask Andrea. It's very difficult for me to get to Andrea.
Why?
And because my sister will not allow. And I asked Darusha, which is my younger brother. Mohbad Darusha was not really inside. They went hotel and that place. Wait,
Darusha cannot access Darusha is
He's not in that.
Okay, he does not live in the house.
He's not living in that house.
He's living close to the house.
He's not living close to the day that thing happened. You know they are coming from show.
Yes.
I think Darusha went to go and rent
Okay.
hotel around
the place.
So Darusha, I questioned Darusha. We even had fights because we are talking about Mohbad. Mohbad was trying to pay way for
all of
So about this is not clear for me. Darusha live in the house, but they said Darusha have a house close to the place. Now the year now say go rent hotel. I mean not be hotel here, but that night.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
She went to go rent hotel that night. Do the leave. This one, that place not too clear, not clear. Why I can't be seen now? Or Darusha guess something will be say Darusha no fit talk, Adura no fit talk. Now they don't come more Adura. But they Adura no go rent hotel, but Adura did the house. What of Darusha now? Darusha go rent hotel. At first they say Darusha rent house for outside, they stay with them for the same house.
or the young ones, even if not for me. So I questioned Darusha. Darusha has much respect for me. I know he wouldn't lie to me. Likewise, Adura, but I don't have access to Adura. I questioned Darusha. Darusha, what happened?
With this Adura that you don't have access to, who now have access to Adura?
I think it's a mom.
Just the mom.
Yes. So, and the way I look at Adura that day, because when we come inside, the first thing she was fighting for was Mohbad's phone. She was really fighting for it, and I called her and I said, don't give it that phone to me. I wanted to fight me that day because I said, somebody like your husband just died. You come inside and start fighting for phone, fighting for please, I don't know what she's fighting the mother for. You that you just lost your husband. I said, I want to go and confront. I confront so many people there on that day. I fought with her sister, Aunty Karimo that day.
Umi's sister?
Yes.
Why did you fight with her?
Because we just have the two sisters, and maybe she just.
That you get what you go talk about that one? Fought with Umi's sister.
What do you mean? Which part?
You say you fight with Umi's sister in that house that day.
I don't say fight with Karimo Nabi. Say he fight with. They say fight with Karimo.
Yes.
No, there are a lot of fights. Wait, now she fights with. Who she fights with this boy now? When she fights with. Listen, not a video.
Ayas.
Ayan. Ayan said he cannot do video. They fight with Karimo. All those are fights, but they are not clear. It doesn't make sense. Because if people die, if somebody die, everybody there, they comport themselves. Unless you're drunk. And that drunkenness is usually at the burial part. So this is the night of the dead that all of you are right there. And you don't fight to people. So
the fight it may not be a physical fight, it's an argument fight.
Papa, even argument. You're stupid. Why is man not a video? When there is a death, you have to look at what is normal and what these people are selling us. Okay? What is the normal average human being Nigerian setting at the death of somebody? It is not an environment for fight. But this woman has fought not one person but 3 people at least, or maybe 2, that she has accosted. For me, until I hear from Ayan and Karimo, if Phoebe says she argue with them, why is someone not a video? But to talk of fight is with their each other or we even want exchange blows. So unless you're using argument, and even argument when there is a dead body in the building, it's not normal. It's not. It is highly abnormal for you to say you're arguing.
Daddy, the point where I come and see Karimo did for the house.
Karimo was there, which is also strange because according to story, Karimo came after the fact.
Yes.
So she placing Karimo in the house would also bring to conclusion those who are saying Karimo was the nurse or the second nurse. Because Karima has not for once, that me I know of, she has never mentioned that she was at the scene, you know, that night. So when the Karima arrived from the so-called trip, now this is my conclusion. We are best listening to these people and gathering all their inconsistencies for the trial court, because nothing makes sense. All the puzzles is one lie after the other. Who is lying? Is this woman lying against Karimona? Is she now having an incentive, a motive to lie that Karimo was dead, that she quarreled with Karimo? And I read in your comment section a minute ago that Karimo is everywhere crying and shouting. I was on that platform 2 seconds and then I came to this platform. And what I heard there was not so decent. For me, let everybody begin to take note of who said what. And this will help us at trial. Because this woman putting Karimo in that house is also a game changer. On the night, unless this is not the night, unless this is happening 3-4 days after Mohbad allegedly died. But if we're talking the night, did this woman, because during the VDM interview that I saw, I did not hear, keep your voice down. Only you, they make me they scream. Sorry, some children around me. Now, I did not hear VDM ask her, what day are we talking about? Which day did Mama Mohbad wash the clothes? Which day did she see the blood? We need to be able, you see, that's another funny thing with everybody doing interview. Not doing it the proper way. You know, we need to identify the day she's talking about, because that will give us timeline of Karimo's movement, and that would also put a proper perspective on all these scenarios. Because on the day of death that you are visiting the house of the deceased, unless you're drunk, because everybody's in a somber mood, it's not a mood to cry. Even if you see somebody do something wrong, everybody will be in the mood of, don't talk about it, ignore it. You know, like she said, Mama Mohbad told her, Baba cannot the lepers here. I'll come and beat you there. Only your voice, one small boy. Are you okay? So, even remember when she said she and Mama Mohbad talked about the soap dove, the blood, and she was like, let's ask Mumi what happened. Mama Mohbad said, no, not now, she's mourning. Yeah, in a logical way, Mama Mohbad would have said that, but not with reference to blood. Mama Mohbad would be the dumbest, stupidest, ignoramus person. Your son died, there is blood, and you're saying let's not ask questions. Now, if this were natural death, slept, did not wake up, fell down, broke his head, which you know for sure, yes, you would say no, let's not ask. But you don't conceal, you don't postpone question about blood at the scene of death. This people's story does not go well with any normal human ideology. It doesn't flow. Bunch of holes are being punctured. The problem we have is who is taking these holes, all these punctured lies, who's taking it to the appropriate authority? Baba Mohbad that was left with his son Shitu has failed to bring up all these questions. All this pertinent, relevant, logical investigative. You don't even need to be a registered PI to ask this question. You just need to be a matured human being. So what's left for us is to be able to gather all this. And that's the good thing about what VDM is doing. making them talk. Now, I hope when VDM is done, he's able to punch up.
Yes, not hearing you any longer again, but thank you, sir. But wait I see for this issue for years. I think
Small boy make me dey shout.
I think
Go ahead, I'm listening to you, Jared.
Daddy, I think it was that very day because if you go to Baba Mohbad statement, Baba Mohbad say with the reach even this lady so see it also say see the blood. He speak about the blood. So it was that very day Mohbad died. When all of them get to the house. It was that very day. This woman is talking about. It was that very day. Is that very
Papa, sorry, by your age, I don't know if you've seen or been at the scene of death on the day of mourning. Even ordinary accidents, when you see people at the scene of accident, nobody's in the mood to fight. Even if your enemy dey there, una go come face. Everybody go lock up cold. You know, respect for the dead, for the environment, for the immediate tragedy. So this fighting three people, arguing with three people, what she said about Mohbad, that makes sense. She said, let's not ask her now because she's mourning. That makes a lot of sense. But when you look at it again, for a pained mother, for a mother, you saw blood and your son is dead. I beg you go ask, you go over ask. You go ask, you go tear body, you go carry the dove, you go use them as flag. Where did this blood come from? Whose blood is this?
Something is wrong with you, Abi.
So this people, their story, you know they fly at all. But the problem is we never get proper representation for court. We never put the proper documents to tear any judge. When we say judge self no go feel lie, because judge go say you guys have brought all this overwhelming evidence, all these overwhelming witnesses. My hands, it will be like a Pontius Pilate who will say, I wash my hand. When they say, who should I give you? Should I give you Jesus of Nazareth or give you this other criminal? The judge go wash his hand and say, I know if you cover up, oh, this one don't pass cover up level. You know? But that's where we failed, waiting for Sam Shitu and those critical thinkers to do this legal, rightful fight for us. That's where we lost it. Gonna wait now. Let me finish this beer. Let me finish the beer. So anyhow, as I was saying that, Papa, Susie has said the right things. The best thing I've heard tonight or today, the camps need to wake up, approach lawyers, and let's fight for Mohbad. Let's fight for Mohbad. Look, you're not going to tell me, Papa, I don't say you be Baba fan. Okay, you be Baba fan. Now, as a Baba fan, have you asked Baba? You saw the blood. You went to VDM months, almost 2 years now, and you said you saw blood. Baba, did you tell your lawyer Sanchitu to introduce the blood into the evidence at Corona? The answer would be probably no. The answer would be no. And why no? You have the legal forum to get evidence, to present witnesses and evidence to the judge. You have a strong lawyer, a son, that you can say, son, I saw blood. And Mama Mohbad's sister also saw blood. Son, ask them to ask Wunmi, whose blood was that? Who washed the cloth? When did they wash it? Why did they wash it? Can they present that shirt? Can they present the duvet? Papa, as a Baba fan, I know they quarrel you, but I want you to answer this question. Baba asked Sanshitu to introduce the duvet, the t-shirt, and who washed the cloth? to introduce it into evidence. You can respond to me if you know the answer, if you can help me, you know. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, I will say yes, because why? Because Baba have been doing a lot of interviews for the past almost 2 years now. So he has been saying that I shed blood, I shed blood, I shed blood. You understand? So I have 100% sure that Baba wouldn't pay a lawyer. Even if he
No, no,
wants
no.
to pay a lawyer.
Apapa. Okay, wait.
And I even
Make
think
a
someone
legally
someone
easy
said
for
he's
you.
also on the inquest. He also said on the inquest, the other inquest.
Can you tell? Okay, very good for that person. Thank you. Do you know which day the CTC, where he, Baba, or who did they ask about blood? Can you tell us what was said about the blood duvet? I want to know. Please, maybe you can come up if this person knows. Because this blood is a very critical part of what happened to Mohbad. So if you're the person who said yes, maybe you can come up, please. Or Papa, you can continue to defend it. Let's hear from you. What I want to know is, was it in the CTC? Was it introduced? Who introduced it? And to whom were they talking? And what was the response of the person that they were talking to? Let's hear it. So somebody come up.
Yeah, I'm up already. I mean, good evening.
All right, thank you there.
It is on the CTC. Baba said it in request, and he's writing on CTC. And Baba testimony is there. If you can have it, I don't know. If you can look for Baba testimony, it's there. Baba mentioned it in request. That he saw
Sorry, recap what Baba said, how he said it, please.
Baba mentioned it in the inquest. How did he want to mention it? He didn't mention that he see blood in the Tuesday. That's all what he see. And he didn't have evidence of it. He just said, these all of them, they don't expect the day to go like this. I think they don't have evidence of it. But he mentioned it in the inquest that he saw blood in the Tuesday.
That's good. And the judge in our judgment did not make reference to the blood and did not ask for any evidence to be preserved.
I think I'm sorry. Can I just say something? I think since this inquest finish, I'm not that active on TikTok on this justice movement. But me, what I know is that all of us, I don't ask you African TV. I don't ask you to like me, and I don't say you hate him either. It's your opinion on anything you said about him. But I think we are all Nigerians, and we know how this justice system works. And we can all see that this system is already failed, and they did what they want to do. Let's even forget about even saying about blood. Let's even go about what the driver said. Did they do anything about what the driver said? Did they do anything about Darosha mentioning around 11 o'clock that they called him that Mohbad has already signed? Did they do anything about it? Don't all of them talk about it. We all hear it. That even the driver still say it on Very Dark Man Live. He said he brings a tangible evidence that they can use to nail everybody in that house. Did they use it? They don't, because they don't want to nail any one of them. Because I just really think it's far more than us fighting each other, or more than us believing that Baba this, Baba that, Baba this. We need to look for more than that at this moment. This is not about Baba anymore. It's about the justice system being failed and not ready to give justice because they know what they are doing already.
Can I say something?
Now you can say
it. First, let's get one thing clear. There is no way anybody is going to talk about justice without talking about Joseph Aloba. And if somebody talks about Joseph Aloba, it does not mean they hate or are attacking him. The blood issue is we trying to find evidence. Now, you confirming that he said it is a good thing. It is for us to now consider why the judge did not use that, or why Sanshitu did not work on an investigation to produce the dove, or at least escalate the blood situation. That does not mean somebody is bashing about on Joseph Aloba. And if I want to bash on Joseph Aloba, I have more than enough reason. But that would not yield me anything at this stage. I'm concerned about evidence from Mama Mohbad to Wunmi to Folashde to everybody that had anything to do. So let's not get sentimental or to twist
questions
Can I
of
say something
logic.
again? You know, when I'm
Yes.
talking, I said I don't ask you not. I don't, because I know what transparent between you and him, and I cannot change your mind if you like me or you like me. But the thing is that let's look beyond Mr. Aloba at this moment. This is beyond him. Let's even forget. You are saying the lawyer, maybe why the lawyer does not find evidence. Where will the lawyer find evidence from? I think police is want to do investigation, and even before we even get by transiting, Mohbad has they have already packed that their house that they are living. That they will see evidence from all of them. They have packed to remove that, and they have removed everything that they wanted to do at that moment before we get the lawyer. If police cannot do that from day one, so the lawyer that come 7 hours, where do you want him to get that evidence from? At this moment, let's just sit down and think beyond us. Maybe thinking the lawyer can do this, the lawyer should have done this. I think police was the one to do investigation. In a normal sane country, police is the one that wants to do this, not the lawyer. The lawyer is supposed to defend something. The police is the one to do investigation, and police has already failed. It's not even only the lawyer that failed. Police are failed at this moment. Even that judge, what's the name of that? The woman in the inquest. She hear everything. They tell her everything, but she choose to do what they have already planned to do. Let's just look for the instance. Okay, let's even say a lot of people, they don't believe about Mohbad in the beginning when he was saying this, you see this, you see that. All of them, they don't begin. But let look like this. Nobody planned to lose someone. I've already lost someone before dear to me, and I know how it feel to lose someone. And I know how you lose control. You will not even think straight. You will not even think about anything at that moment. It's the people that they are around him. They're supposed to do all these things because he's the father. He is not going to know anything that he's doing at that moment because he has already lost the target already. It's people around him. If they already have good people around him, but since they don't, all of them, they don't have good people around them, and they have already. Let's even see for the judge to even for the judge to blame Mohbad that because Mohbad already together. That was why they don't see all these things. Don't you people supposed to think that was already their plan? I'm not supporting Baba Mohbad at this moment. Let's forget, maybe I am Baba Mohbad support, yes. But this is not about him at this moment. Let's talk on the reality. As in, let's talk on the normal ground. Don't we think that this is their plan all along, that they have already planned to put it on this man's head? Why the judge does not talk about the part that the doctor said they give them the doctor's report to go and put the corpse on morgue? Why the judge does not talk about that part? I think they said it that they give them, and the doctor said it too in the inquest, because the doctor was in the inquest and he talked that they give them the paper to go and drop the corpse in the morgue. So why the judge does not talk about all that aspect?
Darasimi, just give me 2 seconds, because I'm just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to be in motion and I won't be able to talk, but I'll be able to listen. Let me explain how appeal works in my understanding. You see, where we are now is we're going to do an appeal of the coroner's judgment. And if we're going to do an appeal of the coroner's judgment, we have to consider one of few things. What evidence was presented to the coroner judge? That's why I asked about the blood. Now, in the blood instance, if they just brought the blood issue up sparingly and the prosecution failed to elaborate, like who saw the blood? When you saw the blood, what did you do? Where is the clot now? If they failed to present to the coroner details that would mitigate the judge of the coroner to consider it as a serious evidence, if we go to appeal, we're going to lose on that grounds, primarily because we did not present details enough for the magistrate to consider. That is why I am particular about what was said. That's only one of several million things that we need to see, because we're going against the judge. An appeal means you're going against the judge. And when you go against the judge, you have to be able to say, we brought blood duvet evidence into cross-examination. The magistrate failed to consider it. Now, if we go to the appeals court, appeal is going to see in the CTC
that they brought the blood duvet, they talked about where they saw it, they mentioned the criminal involvement of that evidence, but this judge failed to consider it. That's how you win a case.
Let's not forget that we make a statement that she too in the inquest, she make a statement that Mohbad was the one that watched the duvet. Then Mohbad has already tampered with evidence too. So why the judge does not see that part too?
Very good. You see, right now in the past 30 minutes, we have one strong evidence that helps us in our appeal. Wunmi talked about who washed the blood, but did they present the source of the blood? Seeing the blood, remember there was a time they said, or maybe it was a period, kinikon. Did they present to the judge how the blood relates to the death of Mohbad, or how it could have related to the death of Mohbad? Or did they just drop blood and say, oh, there was blood in the house? Yeah, there could be blood in the house. Maybe it was chicken blood from 2 days ago. How do you make it make sense that this blood could have been Mohbad's blood?
Yeah, but they say it. I think Wunmi confirmed it that it was just a stain, and she mentioned that Mohbad was the one that washed it. Definitely, they confirmed that Mohbad blood.
Okay, now remember, we can now bring this blood duvet from Folashde, Mama Mohbad, Wunmi, connected to profusely bleeding. Are you with me? Yes, we can connect it to the police statement. He bled profusely. Now, what do we make out of it? You now have to look at the totality of all the stories relating to blood. Profusely, can we prove that it was profusely from Ikorodu? Or was it another blood profusely that stained? Because if you have profusely from Ikorodu, did the driver say there was profuse blood in his vehicle? Then driver, where did you wash the blood? Who cleaned the blood? Was there a DNA sample taken to scan your car if the blood in your car was Mohbad's blood? So if we look at the blood stain alone, or the blood element, we have to be able to make a good case that this judge failed to consider all the elements of the probability of Mohbad being stabbed, either at home or even at the concert. Are you with me, my dear?
I'm with you.
So you see, now we take one issue, one topic, and we make it make legal sense and prove that the magistrate was negligent in not considering the probability that Mohbad was stabbed at home. Yes, he broke the glass. Did she even consider the fact that he broke the glass with his fist? And breaking the glass with your fist, people get injured every day. People get injured every day. How much blood comes out of breaking the glass with your fist? Okay, maybe he broke a nerve. Maybe his nerve was shattered or cut by the glass. But we have to make it make legal sense that that was what killed him. Oh, okay, no, that was not what killed him. It was the injection of tetanus and whatever else, which leads to the nurse. Okay, so you want to eliminate all the possibilities of a gross bloody environment, and you now want to rest on injection. Okay, let's lean towards the injection. If we go towards the injection, that okay, first, why was the nurse there? The nurse was there because he was bleeding. The nurse came to give injection to stop the bleeding. The nurse came to give injection to prevent infection. Okay, very good, rightfully so. These are logical, legal reasons. But now he passes away on what grounds? Negligence from the injection? No. Because we did an autopsy that failed to reveal the substance of the injection reacting as overdose or as a drug interaction, which would have led to his ultimate death. So if you look at it, if you eliminate the blood factor, you want to rest on the injection. If you rest on injection, you have to rest on the content of the injection, and you have to be able to make it make sense that this content of the injection is little meaning dangerous to any human being of that age or of that capacity. But they have failed in the toxicology to prove that the injection was lethal to his body, because toxicology could not prove that. And if toxicology could not prove that, blood could not be proven as a source or cause of death. So the judge appealing the judge's decision would make sense. And all I'm trying to put together here is, before you begin to run for appeal, get your facts together. Be able to beat the logic of the judge. We have to be able to make it make sense that this judge did not consider serious evidence. And if we, Baba Mohbad lawyer or public lawyer, if we failed to present legal and logical evidence to the judge, the appeal court is going to laugh at us and say the judge did not make a wrong decision. The judge made decision based on the evidence that was available, and based on the evidence that was available, you were not able to make it make sense that this was what killed the boy. So the judge did not err. Appeal dismissed. That's how they think. I'm going to be in motion for now, so I'm listening. Thank you.
So what of the driver, Darosha testimony, all of them? So the judge does not say anything to talk about all their time difference. All the time differences that all of them they are mentioned. Imagine Darosha saying 11 o'clock, and did not say he gets to their house 2:30, and within 1 hour, and we bring another timing. That's to show that there is something fishy. So if the judge is ready to work, he know what he's doing. About all of them, this is not even about to blame. What's now? Let's look, for instance, now like 2 or 3 people have confirmed blood, seeing a lot of blood. Police claim that they see blood previously, and Baba Mohbad said he see duvet. Mohbad's sister says she see blood in the duvet. Mohbad is washing it. And why are they keeping Adura? I remember when we see them in the quest too, when Adura want to talk, Mohbad was the one begging Adura not to talk. Why? Sorry. Why is he begging Adura not to talk? Then, and all of them, they don't have access to Adura again. Only Mohbad. Why is she keeping Adura? Is it Adura that did something and you don't want him to go to jail or something? Because everything is saying is fishing about Mohbad. Why is he keeping Adura? For his father, for his sister, nobody have access to Adura. Just for what? Yeah, I just come up to clarify that Baba mentioned the blood part in the inquest. And why the judge does not say anything about that. And why the judge does not talk about them saying they give the people that are carrying Mohbad corpse to hospital the doctor report. Why don't he put blame on them? Why they don't put the paper down? Making it look like maybe Baba forced to bury Mohbad. Why is Wumi? So he believed Wumi that Wumi said he didn't know that they want to bury Mohbad. He's saying that he could have forced Wumi. Okay, you don't know that they want to bury your husband, but you have prepared something to throw inside. I think she even mentioned it in the inquest when they asked her that why did she throw something in his husband's grave. So the judge does not see all that one. When she said she's protecting the husband, that's why he put something there. What is he protecting after the man has already climbed? What is he protecting? You don't know they want to bury your husband, but you have already prepared something to put inside. Let's look about all those things that is something is fishy. I beg not to put blame on Baba Mohbad at this moment. If we want to do something about it, then we can do something about it. But that judge, I know she's part of them, and she's trying to cover something too as well. She's trying to cover something. Why would we be saying she's trying to protect Mohbad, protect a dead body? What for? So you don't know they want to bury your husband according to you, but you have already planned something to put inside, and they ask you, say you are protecting him. So judge does not see, okay, judge just cannot talk that, okay, you don't know they want to bury your husband according to you, but you have put something inside. Is it not right? Is it not writing down? We all read it in our CTC. So the judge does not see that part to read. Now he's putting blame on Baba Mohbad. that Wunmi could have asked Baba, she have stand her ground not to bury his husband. Her sister even said, she claimed that she didn't know that they want to bury her husband, but her sister claimed now that she know that she was the one that even bribe them in the morgue that they should put Mohbad in the morgue for the second day. So they go and carry Telly in the morning. So how she didn't know? I beg, everything about that girl stuff is more shady. It's more shady, but me, I know whoever that is in her back that is protecting her. All of my doju to go because I don't understand who is in her back that is making her feel like a big small god. I beg, someone else can talk with me because me I will drop.
Thank you very much, my sister. I really appreciate for that for the fact when you can't clear that part just now. So you see. The way to me I see for you, I'm not close to my family, but I continue playing the video now. I'm just trying to mustache downstairs. Mustache. For what I see for this whole issue, Baba have done his best. It's obvious that the government just want wicked this man. They just want to rope Baba Mohbad. And the government is working. It's just that this thing, it just make and clear. See, this inquest when they open so Now to just change narrative, and when the family want speak out, they go use the case wrap them. Only Baba when want speak now, they use the matter to the rapper. They forget say the driver talk. They forget say the nurse even talk. The nurse statement. They will forget say Darosha say Wunmi fight with Mohbad. He hold cloth for a neck. They hear loud noise. But the judge is not saying anything concerning that. It's obvious that they are trying to just pin the remaining person where the thing never robbed now, Baba Mohbad. And so they are just trying to rule Baba Mohbad. That's why they use that cook burial of Baba Mohbad. They just want to shut this family down, make the family just quiet. Now what did they define? Now what did they do? And this government, they know better for them. We not go do well for them at all. So an act of wickedness, now wicked act. This justice now, they say if you say they don't trust anybody again for this whole thing. Imagine some people they are celebrating that they say Baba Mohbad for quick burial. They are celebrating it. When somebody hold the death certificate, the doctor report, he keep up for his sackcloth, he no bring and come out. What did they use and do? Before person come, even when they talk say the body does smell, now then use their man talking. Body does smell. Now make the embalm. Person when don't die never every 24 hours or the smell. It's possible. Talking about quarrel for house, whether they quarrel that is just now. It's possible if it depends on when something don't happen like that. Person will not expect when die. If he die, quarrel will always do that house because person will power up. So this guy is coming to take care of us, to take us away from this poverty, and they just die. So they come meet and say the person don't die. He did grant. He go there some man and quarrel must surely be. So boom to the essence but Mama Mohbad having that mind to even record the picking. It shows say the thing the by not clear. Now make the man want the woman want keep record. Why Mama Mohbad want record? Move ask ourselves. Why you want record? If picking when busy don't die. Picking when burning go you the record down. You know what made the thing come up for a memory? Want trauma himself? Because there's something suspicious in the woman don't see and say something this thing go for future purpose, may I get my own evidence for grant. And they were stopping this woman not to record. Then they stop and we not record, you picking. Waiting not clear, I mean they call that kind of thing. Because the thing not clear, I made the woman want record down. You want record down, keep the evidence for grant for future purpose. But they were stopping not to record. Even the Mohbad sister talk am say, the sister want record, they say make it not record. Why? And you yourself, prisoner, picking when you born with your wife, go not let anything happen to her. You want to record and keep the record the dead body, keep for your phone. The thing go there some man and he himself the one man say, but because there is something There is something for maybe for future purpose. Then make you want keep that record. That makes she be one related the record. So they don't even clear for us now. Say Mohbad get record. That one clear again. That one is another word we they bring come out for. They say Mohbad have the record of Mohbad lying down. So that one will prove the stage of where Mohbad do. Whether I get bruise all over his body, whether I neck bend, whether I this one do. At least we don't get one point here. So that is it. Anybody have anything to say? Because I'm not close to my phone. I keep playing it. But I didn't make my own star show. I be hungry. Not easy. Thanks for tapping. Tell me. Baba, come support us. For way out. Baba, amen. Welcome. Stash, you want your stash here? Stash now. Now big work. I'm ready to work. Ready to work. Okay. Let me rush up and play the video for you guys. Let me just rush and play the video for you guys.
Sorry, I hope I remember something. That's why I want to come out. Do we all forget Mohbad claiming he didn't see Mohbad body? Mercy found me then that time. All of us, we forgot that Mohbad claimed that she didn't see Mohbad body. Now, her sister says she wants to even video the body. Definitely, she see the body. Definitely, that woman, she's the one that is even. So the judge can blame about Mohbad for holy burying. Say he tamper with evidence. Mohbad that washed blood clothes. She didn't tamper with evidence. It's very obvious that they have already planned everything on that man from day one.
Exactly.
They have already planned to put everything on that man from day one. And I see that they achieved their aims already. How can you not blame Mohbad for tamper with evidence by washing the blood clothes? But you are blaming Mohbad for go and bury. Is he going to eat the body? The body has been smelly. You even hear it then. Even Darosha claimed that the body has been smelly. They said the body is already in stage 2. Darosha said this. So the judge does not see anything like that. How come the body that just died within how many minutes, how many hours? He has already been stage 2. She didn't even talk about anything about that.
So it's like that. Let me continue playing the video for you guys.
Alright, so this is the auntie of Mohbad. Mohbad's mother, younger sister. Now, when I interviewed Baba Mohbad, he said something that when he got to the house, that he saw a duvet with blood. Now, according to him, he also said that Mohbad's auntie also saw the same thing. So, auntie of Mohbad, did you see any clots with blood?
Yes.
So, can you tell us what happened when you got to the house?
When I got to the house, I just have to move around all the places inside the rooms, Mohbad's rooms. I opened the door. I saw one Mohbad singlet with blood stain all over the singlet. So I get them from there because we are in Mohbad's studio. So I wanted to go and meet my sister. I sat down. I was asking her some questions, but she said that she just finished watching Mohbad do it. I said, yes. I said, why are you watching it? She said, the blood is too much. That's what she said.
On the duvet?
Yes.
And she's watching the Mohbad duvet because
yes.
Blood is too much. Okay.
I said, why is it that blood is everywhere? Or the blood is too much? She said she did not know. Okay. I kept quiet. But I told her that let us ask me. Let us question her. I still want to know more. My sister told me that I should hold on, that she's still worrying her husband. So that is why I kept quiet. And when Baba Mohbad said I have to come out because that is what I saw. That is why I saw.
So true, you can confirm that there was a duvet with a lot of blood, and you also saw Mohbad singlets in his room.
My sister said she has washed it, but I saw the singlet with the blood stain in his room.
But the duvet, she has washed duvet
yes.
with blood. So which other thing did you notice in the house?
I noticed there is a commit in Mohbad's rooms on the ground. And another thing is that I heard me discussing with her people. I heard one of her sisters was asking her, what happened, this, that, what about the baby? You know?
Okay, according to Baba Mohbad, that day there was a lawyer in the house. I would not know why person died. Next thing, lawyer don't be for the house. I am hearing that for the first time. If I Paul say lawyer won't come, lawyer will come. Maybe after they don't bury the boy, after like the person, maybe they don't bury the person after like a month, maybe if lawyer won't read will or something. But the fact is, Baba Mohbad say lawyer did here and also an affair or something. Can you confirm these things?
No, I don't really know the lawyer very well. I don't know he's a lawyer. But it was one of the Mohbad's friends that was telling me that man is a lawyer. I saw him there. There are so many people there. But that day, one of Mohbad's friends was telling me that is Mohbad's lawyer. So that is when I know that there is a lawyer there.
So that means there was a lawyer there. How about the alpha? They said there was an alpha.
No, I just saw one alpha with a big. There are so many people there. You cannot even say. One woman was there wearing one garment clothes. I don't even cannot. You know, somebody that is truthfully. You will see some things, but you will not be able to. If I thought that I know this time is coming, I will like take some pictures and like. So I saw videos. So I saw a lot of people there too. There's one alpha and all those things. So.
So I was going to, although I want to restrict whatever question to the things that happen in the house. You know, that's what I want to restrict it to. But then again, there are still some questions I would still like to ask you. Personally, what kind of relationship do you have with Mohbad? You and Mohbad. What kind of relationship do you have?
Mohbad is my sister's child. Mohbad is a very nice person. I don't, he grew up with his dad. But he used to come to my own place when they were young, when they want to get at the they want to go to university. They came to me, they asked me about so little things and I gave to them. They have admission to student. So but when before the Mohbad death, We went for May's introduction. It was called introduction there.
Oh, you were there?
I was there. So I was not even properly informed because they just call it introduction. So on getting there, I just see plenty people. I was so annoyed that I did not plan for all this. So what am I going to do? But I just have to take it because this is not my child. I think that is the way my sister wanted to be. So on getting there, when we left Miss place to Mohbad's house, I called Mohbad and I asked him some questions, which he answered because I have been seeing your video where you are shouting, Amani wants to kill me, Uni wants to kill me. Though I was there while I was receiving the information from my brother, my younger brother, what happened to Mohbad. But I want to confirm it directly from you. So what happened? And he told me a lot of things. You know, even when outsiders is chasing you, if you have a place to hide yourself in the house, who are the houses? Your mom, your wife, your dad. Any day that is chasing you from outside, I think you can seek protection from inside. And since Mohbad has gotten wife, so-called wife, I think if we can protect ourselves with all these things, I think there's supposed to be a kind of protection from Mohbad when he was alive. As a wife. But I myself is married to. I know what next will happen that will affect my husband. And I wouldn't want it to happen. When you are not doing work, Mohbad is a source of the income. So I wouldn't want anything to happen to me if I were you.
Very true.
So I see it as if you want to say that people know that means if they get in the house, they don't kill you. The one outside cannot easily get you. So I'm not claiming that anybody can.
Yes, but this is just your observation.
That is why I have issue with that. And she didn't have respect. So if there's no one that you cannot disrespect, that means there is nothing you cannot do. No one that you can have fear of. You cannot have fear of your father-in-law. No matter what, there must be somebody that you will think before doing something to you. And if I do this to you, that person, I don't want this person to get angry. If you don't have anybody that I'm afraid, that I'm scared. That if this thing happens, this person will question me. I will do anything anyhow to the person.
But again, this will be I don't want this to be precise. When you go to the house, did you ever ask them that what actually by this boy that day in the house? Did you say, come, all of you should come? What really happened that day? Did you ask anybody that say, what happened for this house this day?
I asked.
What did they do?
Because I want to ask Andrea, but it's very difficult for me to get to Andrea.
Why?
And because my sister will not allow. And I asked Darisha, which is my younger brother. You know, Mohbad Darisha was not really inside. They went hotel and that place. You know, Lydian.
Wait, Darisha cannot access. Darisha is
He's not in that.
Okay, he does not live in the house.
He's not living in that house.
He's living close to the house.
He's not living close to the day that thing happened. You know, they are coming from show.
Yes.
I think Darisha went to go and rent.
Okay.
Hotel
around the place.
So Darisha, I questioned Darisha. We even had fights because we are talking about Mohbad. Mohbad was trying to pay way for the young ones, even if not for me. So I questioned Darisha. Darisha has much respect for me. I know he wouldn't lie to me. Likewise, Adura, but I don't have access to Adura. I questioned Darisha. What happened?
With this Adura that you don't have access to, who will now have access to Adura?
I think it's a mom.
Just the mom.
Yes. So, and the way I look at Adura, Adura that day. Because when we come inside, that was the first thing she was fighting for was Mohbad's phone. She was really fighting for it. And I called her and I said, don't give it that phone to me. I wanted to fight me that day. Because I said, somebody like your husband just died. You come inside and started fighting for phone. Fighting for, please, I don't know what she's fighting the mother for. You that you just lost your husband. I said, I want to go and confront. I confront so many people there on that day. I fought with her sister, Aunty Karimo that day.
My sister?
Yes.
Why did you fight with her?
Because we just have a little misunderstanding. Maybe she doesn't know me or something like that. She have not seen me before. They have fight. I don't want to talk about that one. But I fought with this guy, Ayan.
I don't know Ayan.
You don't know Ayan. You really need to find out about that Ayan.
Who is Ayan? What did he do?
He's Mohbad's friend.
Was he in the house that day?
I don't know whether he's in the house when the thing happened, but he always go and look some Mohbad video. Mohbad used to call that day that the NDLA thing happened. Mohbad was inside the car calling that, and then why are you telling me not to do it? Why are you doing disturbing me with something? He used to mention Ayan.
I will look for him.
So this Ayan just came in. My sister wanted to do. I told my sister, do the video that you were the one that gave out this time. Ayan came in and said that, Mommy, don't do it. I said, why will you say that? She not. My sister was listening to that people. I said, Ayan, or whatever they call your name.
I cannot be you at the top or down there at the top. Ah, you got
was Mohbad's mom that day. I have to fight one-on-one with Ayan. I don't want anybody to kill me because of nothing. I know what I face that made me to keep quiet. So
where's this Ayan? I will look for it.
I fought with Ayan that day. Ayan mom was there. Ayan that day. I don't even know until I started fighting with hey, they are not asking who am I. Somebody was not telling them, okay, it's not Mohbad's sister. I said, who are you? Are you among our family that you are telling your sister not to do you? Do you want to get another money for mother for Mohbad? So that is when he gets it. Mom, they get angry and get it.
Why is he there with his mom?
Pepper did my I didn't
it's not like that.
What did the drag tattoo for now?
Yes.
So do you think he used to do drugs? Maybe.
I will not say that. I'm not even with him.
But you know that
That's lady that she's
Ghanaians are not that tribal
like that.
Only I fought a lot of people that day. Only I even fought with Karimo. Mohbad litani Karimo. Only Wunmi sister. Karimo Wunmi yale. O de jẹ́ kó yé wa pé òun ò sí ńbẹ̀.
Ṣé ní kan tó Bọ́lá ni?
O de jẹ́ kó yé wa pé òun ò sí ńbẹ̀.
Network yẹn ti hang yín o.
Network ti hang mi kẹ̀. Olóhun máa ń send injection. Olóhun lòun máa ń prescribe oògùn tó.
Bless you.
Oògùn yẹn lọ sí Nàìjíríà ni. Karimo ni second nurse. Ṣé rí gbogbo pé wọ́n ta.
Ò sí problem. Wọ́n ní lọ́ọ̀yà kan ní George anything tó bá fẹ́ gbé wá. Wọ́n lọ tẹ́ǹdẹ̀.
Pé nọ́ọ̀sì ló ń da ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lé lórí because wọ́n ti sọ fún nọ́ọ̀sì pé má worry. Sentence ò ní pọ̀ bó ṣe ṣe fún Bob Risky.
Kílẹ̀ ló ṣì wà up to now. Yes na yes ló ṣì wà.
Sentence ò ní pọ̀ bó ṣe ṣe fún Bob Risky. Wọ́n bá yà ilé dùn kan tí gbé nọ́ọ̀sì travel by sí.
Ìwà mọ̀ mi ò ń sọ lọ́rọ̀ wọn yàtọ̀.
Okay, only she was not because tó kan lọ ṣe olùdé ń bẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé bàbá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ yẹn náà àwọn èèyàn ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé.
Okay. wọ́n ló lọ ṣọlùdé ni. Thank you, Ebute Mẹ́ta. Wọ́n tẹ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ kò ní sì kéèyàn wà lù kọ́ fún 8 years. Kò ní sì kéèyàn wà lù kọ́ fún odidi ọdún mẹ́jọ. 8 years.
Mo sọ fún pé nínú prison, ọmọ yẹn sọ pé.
Ó gbàgbà ibi náà sẹ̀.
Ṣàná fẹ́ set òun up.
And nothing like Nigeria. Òun náà dẹ̀ làwọn wèrè yìí fẹ́ da gbogbo ẹ̀ wí.
Àbí o. Spending àti nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn jáde ti bá ṣe tán. Spending sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì tó ń lò ní.
Òun ni o.
Ká chat spending àti nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn. It is just casual. Kò dàbí pé spending mọ nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn. Because ìgbà tí mo yìí bá spending sọ̀rọ̀.
Bá ṣe wà yẹn, Ìyábọ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan kan tó ṣe. Torí Ìyábọ̀ ni pé àtú owó lẹ́ẹ̀kan lọ. Èyí ṣe kó wọ emotional. Ṣé ẹ dàrú lórí ikú? Omi sáìkì ìwé. Ọmọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ló gba Tanzania. Nítorí pé àlọ́ ló fẹ́ máa dá lẹ́yìn. Nítorí pé ìyá aláṣọ ti ń expose ní iye oníkọlù yìí. Òótọ́ ni.
Ṣé ní chat spending àti nọ́ọ̀sì tó sọ pé spending ló gbé nọ́ọ̀sì wáyé?
Orí ẹ̀ mo sọ fún àwọn tó ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ justice tẹ́ bá fẹ́ justice ẹ gbójú pé bóyá ẹ láìkì ìyá aláṣọ àbẹ́ ẹ láìkì ìyá aláṣọ point ni kẹ́ ẹ take.
Ẹ ṣe mọ̀ pípa tó fàjà lánàá náà ni ẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ṣáṣítù náà ló fàjà lánàá.
ṣẹ́rí woman yìí tó bá jẹ́ lómi mi ní sọ̀rọ̀ ó ṣẹ́rí ó máa lọ fòrò bí ẹni tẹ́ pé kọ̀ọ̀kan jẹ́ nídìí àgbàlagbà kó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn I can't stand ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ti sọ lórí ọ̀dọ̀ yín pé bàbá Mohbad nìkan ni mo trust lórí kéèsì látẹ̀ní lọ mo ti sọ rí náà àgbàlagbà ń fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ èmi dúró pé kí Sanṣítù èní yóò yẹ kán lọ sí family court fún DNA wọn náà ní ọlùdé nítorí òkú Buhari mo fẹ́ wo nǹkan tí Sanṣítù fẹ́ gbà jáde fún wa ni àgbàlagbà ń ṣe gbòrògbòrò kí ló dé. A máa fò kiri bíi pé ìgbàlà.
Níbo ni mo lọ fòrò?
Ẹjọ́ kẹrẹ mi jàre.
Níbo ni mo lọ fòrò?
Bọ̀dé ní ti ẹjọ́ láìkara yín jọ́tẹ̀ wá ẹjọ́ láìkara yín.
Ó yà mí lẹ́nu náà báyìí torí ó yà mí lẹ́nu gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ kan sọ ni mí ìdẹ̀.
Mo farabalẹ̀ ẹ ti máa ń ṣe kinní jù ẹ ti sáré wá ṣé mo sọ pé Sanṣítù àgbàlagbà ní ìnáwó ìṣọmọdé náà.
Ẹ̀yin fáwọn òbí sísá láyé.
No, we don't. Shari, let me tell you something. Amori think is you are directing that question to, but you're on Amori's platform. When you left, Amori lo ma pe. Amori lo ma ni Amori lo sọ lé. Kí ló dé ẹ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́.
Ẹ kí ló Amori wá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé ni mo máa lọ fòròfòrò ṣé monitor mi ṣé monitor ní sùn ní ẹ. Ṣé wọ́n monitor?
Ẹ̀yin ni monitoring spirit tí torí ẹ̀yin lè máa ń lọ kiri.
Ẹ ṣé kí máa lọ ní.
Èmi ò sọ bí tó máa. Sí, èmi ò níbi. Ẹni tó ń ṣe bíi pé òun support ti bàbá Mohbad ó ti bú bàbá Mohbad rí o.
Ẹjọ́ ní sùúrù.
Ó ti bú bàbá Mohbad rí o.
Ẹjọ́ ní sùúrù.
Níbo lápapọ̀ láyé ìgbà tó wà lọ́dọ̀ fónísì àbí
ẹ ṣe sùúrù
ọjọ́ gbogbo ẹ má wà nílẹ̀. Ìgbà tó ń sọ
ẹ ṣe sùúrù.
ọkàn pariwo sí ní èmi ò ráyè òsì tó ń ṣe. Ìwọ ló máa ní ṣòro àwa ń rí ìwọ ló máa ní ṣòro àwọn tó ní ìwọ ló máa ní ṣòro èmi ò ní ṣòro. Ọmọ gbé ẹ lọ sí ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n kan lọ tọ́pọ̀lù ẹ ṣe olóṣì ọmọ máa fò kiri ní ẹni tí kò ní mind of our own ní mind of your own ó máa ń sá kiri ní èmi ní mind of my own I'm a stable person You're unstable. You're unstable.
Ṣèbí Bukky ni ọ̀gá yìí, Bukky ni agbẹnusọ yìí, ṣe ó ti sọ
Yóò ṣe àdígbò èrè ṣe rọ́pọ̀nù. Ṣe rọ́lọ́ṣì. Lórí Bukky lọ́gá tèmi. Olóṣì. Bukky lọ́gá tèmi. Olópònù olóṣì. Olóṣì ni. Túlétúlé ni. Olóṣì túlétúlé. Padà síbi tó ti ń bọ̀. We don't want you here. We gbẹ́ ní òṣì sáhùn. Jẹ́ kọ́mọ̀ mi nítorí mi sòótọ́ ni. Nítorí mi sòótọ́ ni èmi ò purọ́ ni. Èmi sòótọ́ ni. Èmi ò ṣe unstable element. Èmi sòótọ́ ni. Èmi dúró lórí òótọ́ ni. Èmi ò dúró nínú ìka.
Ẹni sùúrù ẹ gbọ́ táwọn àgbàlagbà ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹni sùúrù ẹ méje ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Torí Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ rántí ẹni tó wà lórí platform ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹni sùúrù ẹ má máa
Àmọ̀rí ọ̀rẹ́ mi àjẹbá ọ̀dá it's not supporting baba kó wá bí gbà lọ àwọn family láti ní wọn let her go she belongs to Lati school of thought.
Kéèyàn máa bẹ́ síbi kó máa bẹ́ sọ.
Ẹjọ́ ẹni tí ò bá sọ̀pọ̀tì bàbá ẹni tí ò bá sọ̀pọ̀tì bàbá níbí ẹni tí ò bá sọ̀pọ̀tì bàbá kó kúrò níbí.
Ẹni wọ́n fẹ́ dúró kó sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá fẹ́
Family bàbá family Lati ni heaven is real. Ẹ máa lọ bí tẹ̀bí lọ́gbù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ ti wọ́n platform wà láti ẹ máa lọ bí tẹ̀bí lọ́gbù.
Alábòsí ni ẹ ṣì kúrò níbí.
Alábòsí bàbá àfẹ́yìn níbí ẹ jáde ẹ wá bí gbà lọ.
Alábòsí olóṣì alárùn ọpọlọ.
Sẹ́mẹ̀pẹ̀yìn náà lẹ kó bá bàbá ẹ̀yìn náà lẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ràn bàbá yẹn ti bàbá.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn olórí burúkú ni olóṣì
Àmọ̀rí ẹjọ́ ẹja wẹ̀ kúrò níbi bí jàre.
olóṣì. Àwọn onímọ̀ sọ fún ẹ, àwọn ilé máa da ọmọ àbá platform ẹ jẹ olórí burúkú ni àwọn.
Gbogbo yín bá
sọ pé mo mọ̀
platform ẹnì kò jẹ́ yé máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Kò sí anybody tó ń ba platform ni anybody jẹ́. Tí ọba ti wá sókè yín anybody lè ṣe ọ̀nà máa ba platform kọ́ ló gbé mi wà náà. Àwọn fracas go orí dàrú. Mo ti ní wọn lọ. Ṣé àwọn ilé ìnàmọ̀ kò sí anybody? Àwọn tó ń fracas wọn ṣẹ́ ni pé mo ti lé gbogbo wọn lọ ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ dúró síbi nǹkan kó dúró kí ṣe
fẹ́ràn bàbá kílẹ̀ wá ń bì àwa ti bàbá la wà ń bí.
Dépò anybody lè ba platform mi jẹ́. Mo ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ anybody tẹ́ bá ti kí lọ́dọ̀ mi tẹ́ bá fọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ tàbí tẹ̀lé yọ̀ọ̀yọ̀ òdù ni wọ́n ti bá wá ni wọ́n ṣe all these guys ara wọn bíbá yìí ni. Láti fẹ́ máa wá gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀dá ló. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó bọ́ọ̀lù wá sọ bí akóbí wá sí máwùn ìka ìlọgbọ́n. Anybody bá platform Àmọ̀rí jẹ́ Àmọ̀rí tó mo gallant ní àbí kílẹ̀ máa ń pe English yẹn. I come here to stay ni.
Ni ẹ gallant pa.
Ẹbí ọmọ káwọn lò lè dúró lórí ìṣẹ́
ẹni tí ò bá ti sọpọ́ọ̀tì bàbá kó wá bí gbà lọ àwọn bí.
Ẹ ṣe sí ẹ máa ń pe ìgbò tí ẹ jẹ́ ká. Àmàtí fóònù mi àmàtí pàbí sábà Bukky jẹ́ ṣe bá ti kú. Fóònù ti kú o. Fóònù sábà Bukky jẹ́ ṣe. Àwọn aṣèkọ̀ máa ṣe o. Kò ní kú o. Àbí o. Fóònù ti kú ló fẹ́ sọ. Ìtọ̀gì ti kú o. Mo ní sábà Bukky jẹ́ fóònù ló kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Ó wá di àmì ó ní ìyá aláya àwọn olórí burúkú. Mo ti sọ fún pé ìyá ẹ̀ olórí burúkú ni olóṣì.
Kí ló fẹ́ gbà olóṣì? Fóònù ti kú ẹgbẹ́ lè
ní dúró níbi kan alábòsí.
Ọlọ́dún abẹ́ gbọ́ sí sábà Bukky jẹ́ sọ. Ó kàn ní àná sórí Facebook.
Ṣé ń gbọ́? Follow your mind. Ta ló ń change mind? Olóṣì. Wọ́n ti ní kó wá. Ibi yìí kò sáyè fún ọ.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi lè gbọ́. Èyí lè máa láwùjọ. Wọ́n máa fẹ́ dá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ ṣáàjì kí ló ṣe fóònù ilé tó ṣú báyìí. Kí ló ṣe ó dẹ̀ láwùjọ. Ó gbóná ni ṣá. Ó gbóná. Kí ni màá fi ṣe pé báyìí láti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ mi fún fóònù yẹn gbóná ni.
Just let's support VDM. That's why I'm always pleading to you all. Share video here, analyze it, just come on.
Only the system is not respond. Oh, go no phone yẹn go. Ìdábùkù yẹn jẹ́ kí phone yẹn go náà wá fọ́ ìsìn.
Ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tí fídíò ẹ̀ bó ṣe. Ẹ rí gbogbo àwọn bloggers yẹn. Wọ́n gbé Instablog olórí púpọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tó máa fi àtàkì bàbá Mohbad ló ń gbé. Àtìgbà táṣìírí Wùnmí ti ń tú gbogbo wọn gbé. Ṣùgbọ́n bọ́ọ̀ ṣe gbé náà. VDM has the crowd. He has the followers. Ó lẹ́nu bí ìbọn, ó lẹ́nu pọ́pọ́pọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, èrò ń wo dáadáa.
Tó ẹjọ́, ẹ máa share fídíò yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ send ẹ̀ sínú pages, ẹ send ẹ̀. You know, ó tó ní ẹ lọ gbogbo àwọn bloggers ẹ̀ máa pé.
Everything is free, why now? Everything is free, why now? Why all this olórí burúkú yẹn? You don't need to tap that now. Ẹ stop ẹ̀.
Tó lọ parọ́,
Mo ti delete
wọ́n gbé back to back.
Ẹ stop ẹ̀ now.
Ẹ wá ní Nàìjíríà sì máa dùn. Ẹ bá mi sọ fún bọ̀dá Nàìjíríà sì máa dùn kó má máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà dá. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin gangan, ẹ̀yin citizens yẹn gangan ní kàkà.
Àwọn nìka, àwọn citizen nìka. Àwọn bí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, àwọn ìkà.
Ọlọ́run ló gbà fún VDM.
Mo ń bọ̀ o, ẹ control mo ń bọ̀ mọ́ mi. Mo fẹ́ lọ mú fóònù síbi ibi fan. Ó gbóná ló ṣe kú sá.
Ṣé VDM lọ sọ pé followers ẹ̀ Pope ni? Pope ọjọ́ VDM ló ti rí pé wọ́n pààyàn ní Benue State tó fi sọ pé kí Tinubu ṣe nǹkan sí. Ìgbà táwọn supporters máa sọ, ó ní àtẹ́lì gan ni Pope. Ó ní àtẹ́lì ni Pope. Wèrè lè máa sọ pé ṣé tí ó máa ń wo VDM tó bá lóhùn òun wò kò sẹ́ni tí ò wo VDM. Tó inú mi dùn pé exposure yìí orí page VDM ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So èyí dẹ̀ béèrè pé what next? Let's pray for VDM. Ibi tó bá ṣe é dé. Ibi tó bá ṣe é dé. Ibi tó lọ sí ìpàdé. Let heaven fall. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lónìí. Màá fi ayé mi sílẹ̀ síbi tó bá fẹ́ lọ. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lónìí. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní ọmọ owó àṣàlà. Ọmọ àlè lọmọ yẹn. Ó gbọ́ ọmọ ọba fọ́ṣùn ni. Mohbad jẹ́rìí àṣírí tí ń tú sí Mohbad.
Ẹ dúró ibi tó mọ́mí fóyè jẹ́ kí n sílò kìíní iná. Ibi tó sin kìíní sí ìṣòwò lẹ́lẹ́yìn ni.
Kí lẹ sọ mà?
Ex-president ṣé ibi tó sin sí lẹ́lẹ́yìn ni?
Ṣé Buhari? Ilé ẹ̀ náà sin sí.
Ilé ẹ̀ ni.
Àkókò dé kóhun kọ bí àwọn ẹ́fúnì kó ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ni.
No. Bàbá yẹn kù. Ilé tó ti kọ́ látàyè John náà ló ṣì ń gbé. Kò tún kọ́, kò ṣe kọ́kọ́ sí.
Owó kówó jẹ ni.
Bàbá yẹn simple. Àwọn tó kàn bá ṣiṣẹ́ ló kówó jẹ. Bàbá yẹn ò ń ṣe kò ń ṣe aláfẹ́fẹ́ yẹ̀yẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ilé tó ti kọ́ látijọ́ yẹn ni kò tún kọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ibẹ̀ ló lọ ní Dàbárú àbí kí lorúkọ.
Dàora kò tún lè kọ́, kò ṣe kọ́kọ́. Bó ṣe wà ní hóòdù yẹn náà ló wà.
Tani ò ní kú láyé.
Wàhálà ìbánisí orógbó mo lè gòkè mo lè sọ ṣótán ewu gbọ́dọ̀ tó sí sí.
Loyalty téèyàn bá ṣe ló dẹ̀ kúkú báyìí.
Ọlọ́run kó máa ṣe rí bí òkú ẹ̀ sí ní ṣá. Wàhálà máa ń sọ fún èèyàn pé yíwá lé ayé mọ́ yà.
He's a simple man, no? So.
Ilé ayé yóò le. Man of Ṣẹ́gun sí 100%.
Ibẹ̀ náà ni fáàmù ẹ̀ wà. Ibẹ̀ náà ló ń tí ń dáko, so kò ìgbà tó dẹ̀ di president tó wó dé gan kò change anything, kò ṣe anything, kò tún kọ́ side pé òkè jẹ́ kọ́ side ní inú.
Ìmọ̀ ń pè ta tutù nírọ̀lẹ́ báyìí.
Wọ́n náà ìyá mi fẹ́ nà ìyá Mohbad nítorí pé ìyá Mohbad fẹ́ ṣe fídíò. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ àti Ṣadé. Wọ́n náà ìyá mi ti nà ìyá Mohbad.
Níbi tí ọmọ kékeré ti kú tẹ wá ń pò lọ́ǹgì o.
Àwọn pọ̀ pàbùpà. Àyà mi
ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń pò lọ́ǹgà àmọ́yẹ tó ti kú lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn tó ti palẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀.
Enugu Rangers.
Ó ti bá ọmọ yín lọ́wọ́ kẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ àṣírí láti jọ yìí ó ti lọ.
Kí lẹ rí?
Mo ló ti bá mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ láti jọ ìkọ́dẹ̀ sàṣírí yẹn kádẹ̀ mọ́ bí tó ń tó àforí ẹ̀.
Wọ́n lọ rò àbí kí lẹ wí mo gbà gbọ́.
Mo ní ọmọ ti kú mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Kọ́dẹ̀ sọ àṣírí láti jọ yẹn kádẹ̀ forí ẹ̀ tì síbì kan.
Àní wọn tó bá ṣe tí wọn bá ti mú mi sẹ̀. Èmi kò ṣe àwọn tẹ̀mí yẹn òye máa pariwo.
Wọ́n ní géèmù
wọ́n yìí ṣe ọwọ́ lójú tèmi ni. Tó bá tí irun mú bá tí mo rí irun mi pé wà ní ilé bá. Nọ́ọ̀sì tẹ̀sí mọ́lé ẹyọ yòówù.
Ó yẹ kó lè fún wa ní proof ìkẹyọ kan tó ń ṣe bí pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn náà nìyẹn. Ọkọ ẹni náà ẹ̀dẹ̀jọ́ ń gbélé ni. So ẹni tí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ ìyàwó náà máa kọ́kọ́ bí náà.
Wà ní káàkiri. Wà lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọnọ́ọ̀sì ẹmu sínú ilé.
Gbogbo ẹni tí ò sí tòsí lẹ́ka. Tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo nǹkan tẹ ṣe. Even kan kó jẹ́ mistake. Báyìí ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀, àjọ ń drag ni o. Ọwọ́ mi ló yá jù lọ. Ibi tó ti fẹ́ ṣe o. Finish. Wọ́n ti mọ bí tán máa sọ sí.
Ọmọ ẹ sọ pé ọ̀ràn bá nà gba lọ́ọ̀yà ò ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà kán lọ mú mi. Tó bá ti mú mi, wàláì máa sọ pé ó ti tán. Mi yẹn gangan lèmi nìdí. Kò lè máa wá ọmọ ike yóò lè máa fojú wa gbógi.
Ìsọyí kó ti wá lọ sásá béèyàn kan. Ẹ wá ń dìbò ara ẹ ń dìbò gbogbo dídí Nàìjíríà ẹ̀dẹ̀
Lady Aunty ẹ̀kalẹ̀.
Ẹ̀kalẹ̀ máa ń ẹ̀kalẹ̀ gbogbo ilé o. I'm so excited. I don't know. I just watched the interview tí VDM ṣe pẹ̀lú Folashde ni and I'm so happy.
Wow, that's
you understand me? Mo bóyá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àti
mi mo bóyá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ìṣá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Okay, and you see ìdí tínú mi fi dùn ni pé gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ ó validate nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn ti ń sọ láti ìjọ yìí, you know. And I think she felt that she's now in a safer place to talk, and look at all that she has said. In fact, based on only this one, ó ti justify pé and ó tún dójú ti àwọn verdict tí wọ́n ṣe give recently. And ẹnujọ́ mẹ́ta I have just been watching and praying along the line, because I don't know if there's anybody that have heard me say it. I've said it 2 or 3 times on some platform that nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run fi hàn mí was that ìjì yẹn máa ja bàbá yẹn to the last kí justice yẹn tó jáde. So mo wá ń wò pé ṣé lè tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀ verdict tó ti jáde wọ́n tún blame bàbá. Mo ní ṣé Ọlọ́run ṣé kò tí ì dé last point ni, because I know that at that last point what happened was that Mohbad came out. It's like because wọ́n wá mọ́tò yẹn wá bá bàbá, wọ́n ṣí ẹ̀yìn bíi ambulance báyìí ni wọ́n ṣí ẹ̀yìn yẹn, Mohbad dẹ̀ jáde ó dẹ̀ lọ hug bàbá ẹ̀. Since that last year December tí mo ti rí ìran yẹn ni mo ti believe pé kò sí ìjì yẹn máa jà ọ́, but at the end justice yẹn ṣáà máa dé. And I keep saying it and encouraging people. And when I just saw it, I said, no, I must just watch this, and just come to any platform they are discussing it. And we really give thanks to God. This lady actually, poured out the truth, out there. And it has really, ó ti yọ bàbá yẹn kúrò nínú gbogbo ìgbèkùn, gbogbo bó ṣe rope bàbá yẹn, because it was too much. So let me use this opportunity to appreciate everybody that has standing strong and firm. God bless you all. God bless you. If you know ẹ̀san fúnra wa lágbára Ọlọ́run Jésù.
Nípàdé ìyàwó alágbàákò. Àwọn ọmọ wa ò sí ìrìn o.
Jesus Christ. This is too much. So, ẹ má bínú ṣe rí pé ńgbà tí Sister BJ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà kan pé kíní yẹn pé lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọn ò jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì lo phone. It was like ṣó possible ni ṣọ́ máa gba phone gbogbo èèyàn ni. Tẹ́ bá lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Folashde ó sọ pé ńgbà tí ìyá Mohbad gan fẹ́ sáré ṣe 1 or 2 recording pé àyàn wa bá wọn pé mọ́mí ẹ̀ lè recording bí báyìí. So ó validate the point yẹn pé they actually mount pressure on people not to use their phone in that place.
Kọ́ má bàa mọ tó ń lọ nù.
kí gbogbo àṣírí yẹn má bàa tó ṣe pé the more téèyàn bá ń wo àwọn fídíò yẹn wọ́n á máa rí oríṣiríṣi tí wọ́n á fẹ́ mú jáde as evidence so ó ti validate point nǹkan tí Madam BJ sọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn so we really ṣẹ́rí àṣírí yẹn ti tú tán ó ti tú tán we give glory to God torí Ọlọ́run ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ we thank God so ẹ ṣé o God bless you God bless you mọ̀mí Yétí o. I can't see the remaining Omoni and Oriol and everybody in the panel. Ẹ ṣé o. God bless you. I appreciate. God bless you for standing by Baba. Thank you, ma.
Thank you, mom.
Ṣé nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn tiẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tèmi ń bí mo kàn wò pé bí crowd yẹn ṣe ń lọ pé kí ló pa ọmọ yìí gangan kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ èmi rí i pé ọmọ yẹn kankan ṣe nínú ilé bọ́bí náà ti fẹ́ máa rọ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ inú mọ́tò náà ti ṣe fínísì yẹn tán bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe fi rìn mí ni pé inú mọ́tò náà ti ṣe fínísì yẹn tán.
But one thing tí mo fẹ́ add ẹ má bínú mà for the mere fact pé ìyá Mohbad ó tún fọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ láì ṣe pé ó ń ṣe píríọ̀dì ṣé mo pé kò lè survive kìíní yẹn o tó bá rò bóun ń ṣe náà gbẹ́ngbẹ́lẹ́ngá káàkiri trauma yẹn máa wà nínú ayé ẹ̀ ó ń fọwọ́ ẹ̀ òfin fọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó yẹ ó jẹ́ pé ikú ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ń fọwọ́ fọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ láì ṣe pé ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe menstruation láì ṣe pé ọmọ yẹn bímọ òun bá nu ẹ̀jẹ̀ ikú là ń sọ yìí kò lè survive ẹ̀ kò sí ni even tí wọn bá ṣe nǹkan kan fún un tó ti wà lára ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ gbàgbé
nígbà míì ni ẹ pé kò sọ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ náà a kàn ń báyà Mohbad bóyá a tún bá wọn jà ń bá wọn ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ mọ kú tó pọ̀ ọmọ yìí ó máa wà nù ọpọlọ ẹ̀ náà kò lè escape ẹ̀ ó máa wà nù ọpọlọ ẹ̀ pé ọmọ ọpọlọ òun máa lùzì yìí ó ló ti fẹ́ rí i mọ́ bò ní àwọn ọlọ́jọ́ ni kó ṣàánú fún gbogbo wa.
àmì o.
ṣé wàá ń fa ẹ̀rẹ̀ ń kọ́bà ẹ̀rẹ̀ ń ṣoríṣiríṣi láti kọ́bà.
wọ́n ní Mohbad kú àyànà àti ìyá ẹ̀ ti wà ń bẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad. ayé mà ní ká o ìyá àyànà wà bẹ̀ àyànà wà bẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n bàbá Mohbad lẹ̀ pé ẹ tún pé ẹni kó padà sílé àyànà àbí ìyá àyànà ti mọ̀ pé ohun ọmọ àlè táṣà náà gbé dáadáa yánu lódò olóyún ni tó yánu ló gbé kéèkì wá lóṣooṣù abẹ́ ti gbàgbé ni olórí burúkú Enugu Rangers òun ló máa ń gbé kéèkì wèrè wá tó láwọn ń gbé kéèkì olórí burúkú lóṣooṣù ẹ̀rọ tíjọ́ kan tó wọlé tí bàbá lò ló ṣe táàtà. àbí ìgbà tó ní mo bá ti
má bàgbé láti máa bá a pa táàpù ṣẹ̀wọ̀n pàṣọ rẹ̀.
bàbá Mohbad ò dẹ̀ tí ì dé.
kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó ń bleach ní ká à ń play wọn.
Amori mama Yanni ni mama Slantan mama Yanni òun ni mama Slantan so ó dẹ̀ ní kí Slantan máa sọ̀rọ̀ so èmi ò gbọ́ bí tí ìyá ọ̀rẹ́ tó máa wá síbi tó kú I don't understand ó lọ fà o.
ọ̀sá ó tẹ̀ láti inú kíláàsì ṣùgbọ́n ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì ni mo rí lójú ẹ̀ pọ́tọ́pọ́tọ́ àbàṣà odò ògùn odò yálà very ugly báwo lọkùnrin ṣe máa lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ pẹ̀ pọ́ láìkí oúnjẹ olórí burúkú ṣẹlẹ̀ gbọ́ sí apanibáyọ̀dà alápàdúpẹ́ Sam Larry wọ́n nígbà táwọn ṣe tán àwọn ọlọ́jà bábíṣì ẹ̀wẹ̀ ẹ̀kẹ́ ẹ̀sùn pọ̀ bí òbò ìyá àgbà ni báwo lọkùnrin ṣe máa lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ báwo lọkùnrin a responsible boy bí ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́gẹ́ báwo lọkùnrin ṣe máa lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ very ugly man ó ètí ẹtíìkì ẹ̀kẹ́ rí báyìí ètí ẹ̀ wá nípọn elédè mọ́mọ́rí mọ́mọ́ ó bá dàbí dòrìn kò fáìn ó bá gbogbo àwọn tó fáìrìn kò fáìn ìwé ò lè jẹ́ kó fáìn ó wà ń bẹ̀ ó pera ẹlọ́rẹ̀ Mohbad oní tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó máa pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ báwo ló ní pẹ̀jẹ̀ ìwọ tó ti kú sára ìwọ òkú èèyàn ẹ jẹ́ ká máa pẹ̀lú. very aggressive. Ashade sọ pé Mohbad is never like that before he met Ashana. Kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ ìyà tí Mohbad jẹ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ìkótó kú. Mo sọ fún pé gbogbo eight numbers of bully l'Ashana fi bully ẹ̀. Ẹgbọ́n òkúta ti Ashade sọ. Ashade sọ pé Mohbad was never like that. Kó tó fẹ́ olórí burúkú ọmọ ẹ̀. Àná ẹ̀ ní fẹ́ pọ́ sí ẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ wọ́n mi lẹ́yìn. Ẹ̀ ní fẹ́ ọ̀tá yín. Ẹ̀ ní fẹ́ ikú tó máa pa yín lórúkọ Jésù. Kò sí méṣe lè nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọkùnrin àbọ̀mọbìnrin yẹn tó bá kò ṣẹ́jú kan Ọlọ́run á yà yín ìyá lórúkọ Jésù. Ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ. Àǹtí yẹn sọ pé Mohbad was never a troublesome guy until ìgbà tó fẹ́ Àṣànà. Àwa máa nà á máa gba létí. Ó sọ Mohbad di gbà kólẹ̀. Àṣànà dúró ná ẹ bá mi bí Àṣànà náà lórí burúkú ọlọ́pọlọ dúdú ọmọ òfò. Ẹ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà káti ẹ̀ má wá justice. Ṣó fi pòun lè mú jẹ ṣá? Kò mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀dá ọmọ lòun pa ni. Mohbad said and I quote, ó lẹ ti ń ṣe ti pẹ́ ní tèmi lè máa fi ṣàṣemọ́. Ẹ wo ìjọ tí Mohbad ti kó Àṣànà onísìnmi. Ẹ notice ni tó bá ti di pé kí ní ìfẹ́ die down nǹkan kan á tó tú sókè. Am I communicating? Àbí ẹ̀yin ò notice? Ẹ notice tó bá ti kú díẹ̀ tó bá ti ń die down wọn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti ń quiet nǹkan kan á tún jí ẹ̀ up. Ẹ bá mi sọ fọ́ṣànà káti ẹ̀ má wá justice ká sọ pé ṣe é pé bàbá ti kúkú ti gba camp. Èdè tó fẹ́ dín náà ló jẹ́ kó máa parọ́ mọ́ bàbá tí bàbá bá fi sọ pé no ikú wo ló pa ọmọ òun gangan. Ṣàṣànà fi pé òun máa bó jẹ ni àbólórí burúkú l'Àṣànà ni àwọn wo ni babaláwo ẹ tó sọ fún ẹ pé ó ti mú jẹ ikú máa pa wọn látìlẹ́yìn ikú á pa bàbá ọmọ àlè tó gbé dání yẹn. Mohbad dúró de ẹ ó dúró de wá sí bàbá ọmọ ẹ ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òun polówó Àṣànà wọ́n dúró de ẹ ìpàtẹ́pàtẹ́tẹ́ ẹ̀ lè padágunró bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ DNA ló kù wá kù sí and we will guide it jealously. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? We will guide the DNA jealously. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Does you think he used to do drugs, baby?
I've not seen that. I'm not even with them.
So he does that's part of the thing. That is.
I was in that lady that she interviewed.
Oh, you did not know?
I don't know, but what I know is that I know the musician who take this other songs. And once like that, as he said, gets one in your house. What I know is that we make and brag every time we fight.
Every time.
Chebo, Aunty Ashade sọ pé what I know is that Àṣànà and Mohbad every time they fight, the relationship was toxic. Tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin tí ò ní mission, obìnrin tí ò ṣe pé wọ́n ti rán kó lọ bá wọn pa lẹ́yìn tó ti dolóyún tó ti bímọ àlè síta. Obìnrin tí ò ní mission, toxic relationship. Kí ló dá ìdúró síbẹ̀ kí ló ìwà ń bẹ̀ fún?
Me understand.
Husband of my youth, ikú ló máa pa ẹ́ kò ní yọ husband of my youth sọnù. Kò ní dá fún ẹ kò ní dá fún ṣẹpẹtẹrí tó kún ẹ sẹ́yìn ọgbọ́n máa jábọ́ lẹ́yìn èdè. Ìbùkún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó.
Amọ̀rí.
Ìyábọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ mo máa ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ló fi jẹ́ kí n kórìíra olóòbí mọ́ abiyamọ ni ẹ.
Speaking
ìjọ wo ló gba Àṣànà pé sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún mi.
Okay, but wọ́n máa dá ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́jọ́ sí
ní ìsìn. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tó sọ ní IT. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tó sọ ní TV.
Ìsáṣẹ́tù náà ló máa ṣe.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gángan sọ fún mi? You are going out to say your truth. We will support you. Ìjà ló dé tẹ̀jà. Let's go and see something. You can't keep quiet.
Ẹ má worry.
Òun lọ sí Tanzania.
Lọ́yà gan ẹyọ ló máa mú.
You are evil. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ controversy ló fi sínú ìgbéyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀. Ọmọ Davido kó tó di pò àti ex ẹ̀ paríjà ìyá ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó fọmọ Davido náà ṣe flower girl. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó wà controversial, àwọn ọmọ tíjà wà lórí wọn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, àwọn ló kó sí wedding. ó wá ní kọ́lọ́ máa bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ olórí burúkú ọmọ ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì ó sọ ó.
mímọ̀ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń rò bá sọ fún mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí majority máa ń rò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Sanṣítù yẹn. Majority àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan fún yín, ẹ jẹ́ kí n explain fún yín. Sẹ́rí Sanṣítù ó ṣe kéèsì Fọlá, ó kò sí báwo professional ni wọ́n, ó lè ṣe kéèsì Mohbad náà ṣó ti yẹ yín. Sanṣítù náà ò ní fẹ́ fi orí mú wọn káàbá ni máa sọ pé kọ́ má ṣe bó ṣe kọ́ ṣe ṣó ti yẹ yín. Majority àwọn èèyàn tó nígbà tí aláṣà sọ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé the same Sanṣítù yẹn o ṣé wọn pé Dorcas náà wá gbé wọn jáde. Dorcas sọ pé nínú update tó ṣe níjẹta ṣèjẹta nàbí one day ago àbí tí mo ó ní pé Sanṣítù gba 10 million naira láti jẹ́ kán ṣe DNA. Kò yẹ sọ tẹ́mi bí Sanṣítù láàrin ẹni pé ibùdó ti ṣe DNA tẹ́gbà 10 million naira. So Dorcas need to be questioned by irú òṣè tóun náà pa bẹ́ẹ̀. Báwo ni ṣe Ọlọ́run if you do.
Pastor Funke, comment yín yóò yéèyàn dáadáa. If you do, what are you going to do? Okay, if you do what? Kò yéèyàn. Sharing nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn mọ̀ ni pé there is a red flag to me, not what people said. On the 11th of July, there is a red flag. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, because that verdict is not a good verdict. Kò yẹ kí lọ́ọ̀yà wa tún máa rẹ́rìn pẹ̀lú lọ́ọ̀yà Wunmi. And I send the video to different people. Timomo, that is a red flag to me, not what people said. And they are discussing about DNA, smiling. Come on, ikú ni kíní yìí now. Ibi tẹ́mi ti red flag ti wá ni.
Okay. Mommy, Pastor Funke, ẹ send ṣe ṣe wá mission ni. Mommy orí ọ̀fẹ́. Tell that mommy ṣé kò ṣe mommy Bọ̀sún ló wà lọ́dọ̀ orí ọ̀fẹ́. Wọ́n Bọ̀sún náà ni. Mommy Bọ̀sún ṣẹgbẹ́ yìí ni.
Àwọn náà ni. Bóyá wà lọ́dọ̀ Bukky.
Èmi ló wà ńbẹ̀.
Ilé wa bẹ́ẹ̀ òkè.
Yeah. Bọ̀sún ló wà ńbẹ̀.
Mi ṣàmù pé mo ṣàmù ẹdún náà wọ́n Bọ̀sún. Àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà di. Kí ló dé tí ẹ fi máa ń ṣèjì orúkọ? Why?
Ṣebí Ganu sí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí
Sansoni, that is what lawyer did to themselves. The same thing happened that Baba Mohbad see a red flag. A red flag. Baba Mohbad see a red flag about the Odumosu now. Tọ́nínú àwọn bàjẹ́. Àti máa ń gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀. A máa ń gbàgbé àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan. Èmi ò sọ pé compromise.
Blogger ni Bukky.
No. I'm not taking Bukky words. I'm not taking Bukky words. Nǹkan tí mo rí lórí pápá lèmi sọ. Bukky kan ló máa sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́mi. Nǹkan tẹ́mi rí lórí pápá ni mo ń sọ. I'm not saying it's going to compromise. But on this case, no. Èmi ò Bukky kan ló máa sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́mi. Èmi mo wá jọmọdé lábẹ́ Bukky ni.
Pastor Funke.
Ṣé ìgbọ́ mi ti ẹ̀ka lẹ́hìn gbogbo ilé?
Ẹ̀ka lẹ́ mọ̀.
Ẹ̀ka lẹ́. At least nǹkan tí wọ́n ìdìbò tí wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò mi hàn lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ò ẹni tó nípa wọn o. Torí Bible ní pé àbọ̀dọ̀ jẹ́ rí èsì. But nǹkan tí the Bible say out of the mouth of two witnesses, the truth shall be justified. One, àti gbọ́ ìtì méjì from two different people. Wọ́n fẹ́ Dorcas. Ìyáláṣọ made us to know that these people, they are working hand in hand. How can one lawyer stand for two different people in the same case? Think about it. Secondly, Dorcas cannot be lying on the lawyer's head because he knows maybe the man can sue him. If he did not give him that money, he will not pronounce it. that is giving millions just for DNA.
You
know? Ọmọ ìṣẹ̀ close wọn drive lọlé.
Ẹ̀yà fóònù yẹn dà pé ẹ̀sùn síwájú jù.
Ok, ẹ̀jẹ̀ lóun fi airport sí etí ẹjọ́ fi yọ kúrò nínú.
Àlẹ́ tipátipá ni mo fi ń gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ. Tipátipá.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sí?
Yes ma.
Ok, mo kí gbogbo lé once again. Ẹ kálẹ̀ o, ẹ̀yin abiyamọ òtítọ́. Nǹkan tí mo kàn ń try àti buttress ni wípé the Bible say out of the two mouth of witnesses the truth shall be justified. You know? Àwọn èèyàn méjì tí wọ́n ti ń jẹ́ ká mọ irú tó mi mọ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn o, Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi o. I don't know him personally and I don't mo kàn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ orúkọ wọn láti online bó ṣe ń sọ yìí. Mo ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu ìyá aláṣọ tó try àti fún wọn àti hint wa yẹn pé woman yóò kì í fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tán ọ̀tọ̀ kò máa jẹ́ ká wo ó máa fún ẹ ní examples or experience ẹ̀ then á tún fún ẹ ní point then ó wá kù sọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó ní ẹjọ́ yẹn láti fi 1+2 together to understand what she's trying to make clear to us. Now, then Dorcas, irú boldness wo ló máa ní tó máa gborúkọ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn tó ń fún ní social account if it's not true. Because that is defamation of character and the man can sue him. The man can sue her for that. And again, how can just like is it Sister Essay or somebody was saying that if it's red flag tiwa, she was trying to point it out again.
Sister Essay,
if it's red flag tiwa, how can the lawyer of Baba Mohbad be smiling with the opponent's lawyer? That's another point. And you know, Yalasho was praying when she was eating us. Also, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí Baba Mohbad end up in this thing with the kind of lawyer. And also fún wa pé máa yẹn ó ti defend social person. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé social person ni máa yẹn work for. Before the cast now, what we saw again. So at least, but then we can join it together to see the clear picture. We should go be a lawyer or anything, but we should stand on defense side. At least 2 lawyers, because the lawyer that needed to deal with Baba Mohbad supposed to be a neutral lawyer that will fight throughout to see that justice is prevailed. You know?
But majority of people use the Sam Shitu and she won a majority of things.
If you say so, but because like one guy said, why get the other way around? Kill every say I come on pariwo lórí online náà ni. Shoot anybody. But just to be on the defense side, I think that man should have 2 lawyers. That man should have 2.
Yes,
Wumi, anything. All he is his job.
Now.
Is to do his job. I'm not saying they should take Sansitu out of it. But to be on the side. So to be on defense side, I think that man, because are they going to do DNA twice? We should not be waiting that we want to give the man the benefit of that. No, we should prepare for the worst. Let them have second lawyer, you know, a neutral lawyer that will be there also.
Movie blog. Movie blog.
All right, so that's my submission.
Yes, Pastor, you got to be all eyes on the sun now. I'm telling you.
Sanship that's wrong. Or police.
Only that she will sue me. Why to feel school? That need agents of you. Sherry got to inquest. Your man etiquette killing wrong. Sherry inquest. ọ̀tọ̀ ni ṣó ti yẹyin náà ojú agbami náà lọ ó máa sù ẹ kò ṣe ní sù ẹ ṣebí Wùmí ni nẹ́ẹ̀sì ẹni tó wà nulẹ̀ gbogbo ọtọ́ ń kó lọ kọ́ọ̀tù yẹn mi ò máa rí sí o ẹni tó wà
nǹkan tí mo
nulẹ̀
tún àti sọ náà nìyẹn náà sista Mori nǹkan tí mo tún àti sọ nìyẹn pé of the inquest so now they will need to prepare to be on defense. You understand me? They should not rely on somebody that will bring drama at the end of the day to them. I'm not saying they should take him out, but they should have somebody else aside from that man. That is my own just suggestion, no. Because I don't think they are going to do the DNA twice.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, ma'am. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń gbé bàbá ẹ bá wa sọ fún bàbá kọ́ bọ́ta kó wá sọ fún wa ṣé ibi tí Mohbad wà ṣó ó safe because me trust anybody lóòótọ́ ẹ ló kọ́là.
Ká má lọ jí gbé.
ẹ ló kọ́là. ẹ ló kọ́là. àmì mà à ń gbọ́ yín mà à ń gbọ́ yín mà. ẹ máa pé best scholar mo kàn fẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn láyè kọ́ pé wọlé ni ná ẹ mo kàn máa pé best scholar máa pè wọ́n máa pè wọ́n sí.
ẹ máa wo àwọn èèyàn they don't have their own mind and thinking ẹ máa wo àwọn èèyàn láti sọ àmúsọ fún wèrè heaven is free èmi ní mind of my own. without Mr. Ishake Elison.
Hello, Kola.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, mo ń gbọ́ yín. Mo ń bọ̀ Kola. Láì mi lọ wà. Ẹni sùúrù mà ń bọ̀. Ẹ ṣáà ní sùúrù.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wèé pé tí bá ṣe lè kọ́ má lé mi mo sọ. Wèrè níyàlá yẹ ẹ ó lọ ṣe ọlọ́pọlọ gbóná olórí burúkú ó lọ ṣe evil is real ìyálàjà ètò bí ẹ wèrè ni ó lọ ṣì alára gbóná.
Ẹ̀kalẹ́mà ẹ̀rọ̀mà ìjọba contribution sí inú yàtọ̀ fún gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn sọ ẹ má bínú torí pé mi ọmọ Yorùbá lè ní ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú dẹ̀ ní mi yẹ tí máa rí.
wọ́n má tún kú o wọ́n má tún ṣe nǹkan o.
ọmọ tó wà nínú ilé yẹn kọ́ kó wọn lọ síbẹ̀ kọ́ lọ búra.
àwọn olówà nínú ilé.
àǹtí ṣe é pé jẹ́sílẹ́dì gbogbo wọn ní tẹ̀lé wa tó bá tẹ̀lé wa ṣé ó náà mi kàdé gbégbá. ìṣe ẹni kò ní ìdìbò tẹ̀lé yín ọmọ orúkọ gbogbo wọn lọ.
Thank you, Jerry.
Ọmọdé ni wọ́n.
Tẹ́ bá dojú sí Bukky wo bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Nílọ ẹ gbàgbé wọn nílọ. Náà bá lọ kí la lè ṣe. Kí wọ́n lọ síbẹ̀. Kí bàbá yẹn lọ síbẹ̀ kó ló fi ọmọ ọkọ tó pa ọmọ òun. Kò ní ìdí pé kò tiẹ̀ rí àwọn kankan wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò tiẹ̀ ní ìdí pé wọ́n mọ ẹnì kankan kó lọ síbẹ̀.
Ẹ̀kọ́ yẹ kó tẹ̀ máa sọ níwájú kìíní. Àwọn tó ń.
Mọ́mí dasi fún ẹ̀ka sàn ẹ̀kọ́ lẹ̀. Kẹ́rẹ́ give submission abẹ́kọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ sọ ìpógun bàbá yẹn jẹ́ dáadáa. Ilé akú.
Heaven is real, let's stop it now.
Ṣẹlẹ̀ ìkọ̀kọ́ bá dọ̀ta lè wọ́n. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ta lè wọ́n.
Ẹni tó rí òpó lò sí alára gbóná ọlọ́pọlọ gbóná. Mo mọ̀ fílẹ̀ fún ẹ wọ́n lè mọ orí burúkú tó ń ṣe ó lò sí aláìnàpọlọ. Ìṣàwọ̀ òkè òun kọ́ ló kọ́kọ́ bú mi kí má dá lóhùn ṣe bó jẹ́ kí mí ìtẹ̀ náà. Ta ló kọ́kọ́ bú mi? Mo ti ní tù ó lò sí àwọn túlétúlé.
Mọ́mí ẹni yẹn agbẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ ẹni tí mo gbé ti jẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ ó ní ẹtú lè fún wa.
Of course. This is a very simple case. They need one. Only the night Mohbad passed away. So Mohbad passed away the night. So Aunty, you know what you're saying? Only the night Mohbad passed away. I said, no,
Mo ti kó mbẹ́ mo gbọ́ mo fẹ́ lọ gbọ́n láìsí sí mo ṣe o. Ẹgbọ́n.
What is Karimo doing in Nigeria? Who's time here? Ẹ má gbàgbé pé Karimo rẹ̀ bá sọ wípé òun wà bẹ̀rù ṣẹ́gbọ́n tí ó ní Mohbad ti kú tán òun dé. Whoever sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí náà. Ṣé Karimo is a game player? They are playing the game of chess. So the game of chess now play. They are playing game of chess. They know what they are doing. Ṣé Karimo kan pọ̀ síta ó sọ pé kìnìkan. All of them they are backing their sister up. Of course. Kọ́ aṣọ ojú ayé mi. Ṣùgbọ́n ọkọ tí mo mọ̀ ní pé kò sí ìdájọ́ kankan lọ ilé ayé mi dájọ́. Èèyàn máa ti jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó bá lè pọkùn ẹ̀ ní kó máa láre kú. Ó ti di dandan. Ó lè máa dùn fún nítorí máa dùn fún ṣe ó máa láre kú ni. Ṣùgbọ́n we don't want to do àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ dúró di táìmù yẹn. Ìdájọ́ ojú ẹsẹ̀. Wọ́n kò lè jọ wọ́n ṣe bá wọn jẹ́ bú ni. Ṣé bí ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni? Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni náà wọ́n lè dọ́rọ̀ òun ní Jẹ̀bú ni. Wọ́n bí aláya wọn náà wọ́n lè dọ́rọ̀ òun Jẹ̀bú. Wọ́n lè dọ́rọ̀ òun Jẹ̀bú náà. Òbílẹ̀ tán ṣe ẹgbẹ́ àti bókẹ́ ṣáà máa ṣe tí yín lọ. Ẹ ṣe máa. Ókè máa ó dà ọ̀rọ̀ àbá ẹ̀ máa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pé best caller. Ẹ ti gbọ́.
Wọ́n béèrè way forward. Nǹkan táwọn lè sọ nìyẹn lórí way forward fún ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú.
Ẹni tó bá lè bá wa lọ sí ilé akúrú yẹn kó get in touch pẹ̀lú mi. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Bàbá ò ní fẹ́ lọ ilé akúrú torí bàbá ní pásítọ̀.
Ẹ kó sọ.
80% pásítọ̀ Nàìjíríà.
Ẹ kàlẹ̀ kò yẹ kó mẹ́sẹ̀gì.
Sorry, kọ́là yẹn mo cut ẹ̀ off. Sorry.
Búkì Jésè ni.
Kọ́là.
Mo máa imagine báwọn èèyàn ṣe àgbàlagbà. Nígbà tẹ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ní lọ́dún.
Bó ṣe rí nǹkan tí èmi fẹ́ sọ.
Ilé Àkúrẹ́ àbíbo ilẹ̀ ń pè.
Wọ́n compromise kò sí ọ́ nínú ẹ̀. I live abroad. Tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lábúrò gbogbo ara mọ̀ nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. That is just by the way. Ẹ má gbàgbé wípé ẹni gbogbo wọn mọ̀ ẹ̀fọ́ ní ọmọ ọwọ́ òun ní. Òun ni. Àbẹ́bẹ́ ti tí wọ́n ní pé tí wọ́n rántí wípé ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ọwọ́ òun ní olórí orílẹ̀-èdè wa ní Nàìjíríà. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Olú Jésù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. À ń pariwo ọlọ́pàá ká ní Inspector General of Police. Inspector General of Police ọmọ Tinubu ni. So what are we talking about? Ẹnì kan pè tó ní àbúrò àbí ilé whatever kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ìjọba I don't think it's something tó yẹ bá rí nífẹ̀ẹ́ sọ púpọ̀ jù. Weston ló bá wa lọ síbẹ̀. Irú ìyẹn ló láti for real. Because ẹni gbogbo àdúrà náà yìí bàbá wọn olórí orílẹ̀-èdè that is their godfather for crying out loud. I said it. So èmi ní gómìnà Lagos State náà èmi ní ọba ilé ẹ̀kẹ́ pọ́fupọ́fù èmi ní ilé ìsọdọ̀dúnrún àpòlísì gbogbo pátápátá wọ́n dà bàbá wọn náà wà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Àfi tí ọlọ́run bá ṣe ẹni pé kò sí ẹni kankan tí ọlọ́run kò lè mú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ gbé títóbi ẹ̀ jáde ẹ understand àwọn alátìlẹyìn wọn náà láti mú kúrò lẹ́yìn wọn pé. Bó ṣe mú Buhari náà lọ ṣe máa mú bàbá wọn ẹlẹ́nu dẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìwúdẹ̀ ẹ̀ ti sùn bí adé ń parí wọ́n ti sọ pé ìyàwó yẹ ọlọ́pàá ni kí ni láti ìyàwó fi ṣe fẹ́lẹ́ náà. Ìyá Àṣànà ò kì í ṣọlọ́pàá civil defence ni ìyá Àṣànà àwọn tó bá ń dàrẹ́ ti mọ́tò ní ìyá Àṣànà kò ń ṣọlọ́pàá ẹ má àpọ́nlé lọ́lọ́pàá civil defence ni ìyá Àṣànà. Tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá gidi ni bàbá mi So what are we talking about? Ṣé mo gbọ́dọ̀ jàre kọ́ bá mú mi ni? Do you understand what I'm saying? So gbogbo pátá ọ̀sọ̀ ìgbà pátá ẹ̀ understand solution wà. Tẹ́lẹ̀ bá bẹ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n kọ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe the right thing. Let them just go the traditional way. Èyí tó bá pààyàn ikú lè Ìyábọ̀ kì í ṣe èèyàn rẹ̀ ìka ni. Ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe ọlọ́ àtúfáìsọ̀ sí Ìyábọ̀ máa sáré sọ́ọ̀tì pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ tó gbẹ bí ẹja kọ́tẹ́ yẹn. Àǹtí sẹ́yìn ẹ̀yin lẹ́wà ní fọ́tò yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mà. Ojú yóò jọ èébú ẹnu yín. Ojú yóò jọ èébú ẹ. Ìfọ̀ mi ò pè láyé mi rí mo ṣe kúrò bí sẹ́yìn àmì registered nurse of America. Mo fáàkì mọ́tò mi sí pákí lọ́bí tẹ̀ sí wọlé. Kò ní gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú tó bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn spíkà ọ̀fọ̀ àwọn spíkà lórí ikú àwọn ilé bí àwọn ìyẹn sábọ̀dà fún àwọn ẹni ìyá. Ẹ má bu èyí kọ̀ọ̀kan bí Àṣànà àti Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ni kẹ́kú ẹ má lọ sí gbogbo bẹ̀yẹ. Ẹ má lọ sí gbogbo sọ pé gbogbo ẹni mo máa ń fọ́lọ̀ tẹ̀lé sẹ́ni gbogbo tọ́rọ̀ kò bá jáde ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni mo ti olórí burúkú ni wọ́n mo sọ lóòótọ́ ìka ní gbogbo wọn ìka.
Kọ́lá fẹ́ lọ wájà wá. Kọ́lá fracas gbogbo ló ń fọ́lò. Ẹ jẹ́ já Kọ́lá fracas dànù. Mo ti dé o, àbí ṣé mo ní ìṣẹ́? Ṣé mo ní ìṣẹ́? Mo gbọ́ ìṣe kan wọn. Àwọn mo sáré sí ọ̀pọ̀ lè.
Olórí kúkú lọ láàlàó wá sọ pé èèyàn dáadáa ní èèyàn dáadáa ìgbà tẹ́sí lọ pé okódó. Ìyẹn ló jẹ́ èèyàn rẹ̀ ni àwọn ẹni ìyá àwọn olóṣì àrègbè kọ́kọ́ sí lọ kọ́kọ́ sì dànù. Ọmọ bá bẹ́tọ̀ yìí lọ jàre àwọn ìka burúkú. Ẹ ṣe ìyá. Àwọn bàbá wọn tó lórí orílẹ̀-èdè lọ sí orí burúkú tó ń ṣe. That's just the only reason why. Wọ́n fi lè fún ìbáwọn kọ́ lè pààyàn kọ́kọ́ pààyàn dànù bí àwọn náà lè bímọ ọlọ́wọ́ mú gbogbo wọn. Àmì àǹtí. Ẹ máa ṣe dáa ẹ máa ṣe lọ ìyá mi. Ojú àǹtí yóò jọ èébú ẹnu. Ó yá. Weston la máa ń lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn níbàdàn ẹ má wọrí mo ti sọ fún Weston. Ó yá ẹ fẹ́ nọ́mbà tó kọ ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré tún pe nọ́mbà yẹn. Then àwa pé ń bọ̀. Kí ni yóò ṣe ẹ? Ẹ ló kọ́là. Ẹ lè fi sọ́ọ̀lì mi. Ẹ ló fi jẹ. Yá mo gbọ́ yín. Ẹ kalẹ́ máa ọ. Ẹ kalẹ́ ìyá. Kò ṣe kó gbìyànjú ọlọ́run àkún gbogbo wa ṣe o. Yes ma. Ṣé rí nǹkan tí kọ́là tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn tó sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá àwúrò àbíbí kan bàdàn nǹkan tó lè ṣe nìyẹn ẹ mọ̀ dí. Tẹ bá jẹ́ ká wo gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ rí pé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kò ní.
I will still listen. That's for. Mọ́mí Ayẹni. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ fàájà àbí ká máa gbọ́ búkì lọ? Èwo lẹ fẹ́? Kó wá ipa gbogbo akọ̀dọ̀ sùn.
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ náà mi tí mo bí tẹ́ ẹ bá dé.
Ok.
Mi tí mo bí tẹ́ ẹ bá dé máa sọ yàrá tó mo sọ lórí.
Mọ́mí
lọ náà mo wà ní
post office tí máa ṣe tó máa sọ.
Gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ àìní bàbá ẹ má jẹ́ ká tún gba another shock. Nítorí ìdí ìyá dẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé bàbá ò ní fẹ́ lọ sí ibi bá sọ ní bàbá. Bó ti yẹ pé dádì mi ò tí ì ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n máa ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Wọ́n ní fẹ́ lọ sí tìbí oníbílẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ẹni tó bá yọ àwọn ọlọ́gbọ̀n ní ẹ̀ má wọ̀ nǹkan tó lè ṣe nìyẹn lórí díẹ̀ nìyẹn jẹ́ ká mọ́kàn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ o because gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ń di bàbá àwọn ẹni tó máa lò fún.
Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe máa ní kọ́ mọ́kàn kúrò díẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ má wọ̀ rí àmì Jésù àmì Jésù ẹ ṣe máa yẹ ṣe bàbá ìwà. Ẹ ló kọ́là. Ṣé ibi iṣẹ́ lẹ wà ní ẹ sá pamọ́ tẹ̀ ń kọlù ní ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè.
Wọ́n ṣe kò pọ̀ síbò ká bẹ very dark man kó bá wa bẹ lọ́yẹ̀ kó bá wa ṣe DNA pé tí Sashi tó bá lè ṣe DNA fake.
No Sashi tó ṣe DNA fún wa kọ́kọ́ gba lẹ́tà jáde nínú court ní káfíṣe. Jáde mi ti pè ẹ máa lé ẹ máa láǹtí best call láti pè.
Ẹni sùúrù ṣé kò pọ̀ síbò ní kí ẹ̀wọ̀n pé bá lè ṣe DNA lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ fake ẹ máa bá
Ṣé kò yẹ kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Ṣé àfẹ́sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má wọrí.
Ẹ má
Too much care is not taking. Wọ́n bà kéèsì yìí, wọ́n bàjẹ́. That's why I said kò yẹ kó allow anybody láti sọ̀rọ̀ passant.
Ó bá yín jà o.
Exactly. Too much information.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Ó yá dájú, àwọn èèyàn ti retí látàárọ̀. Ẹ bá wa tún pẹ̀pẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀. Ẹ ti rí gbogbo mi tọ́rọ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ó dẹ̀ strong gan, best call la strong gan látàárọ̀.
Lọ́lá àlàwò olójú pink àtọ́pẹ́yẹmí ayé ọ̀la gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ní kí ẹ bá wa tọ́ọ̀ṣì dáadé.
Wọ́n ti sọ gbogbo yẹn.
Tí Sanṣítù náà kọ́ tó sọ dáàdì àbí kẹsọ Yorùbá ní sà wé èyí tó bá dùn ní kẹsọ àbí Yorùbá máa ń dùn lẹ́nu yín.
Mr. Ashitu is very simple. People should not think that we made any mistake on Mr. Ashitu.
Yes. Yes.
The job of a professional is to do whatever is assigned.
ẹ sì gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó máa ti wá fẹnu bàbá Ṣàǹṣìtù jẹ́ wọ́n á fi mọ bàbá yẹn sẹ́nu wọ́n á tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa bú.
And I don't think anybody, even up to now, doubts his competence. But just like you see in your show, I see compromise. It's my opinion. Why? Because not only from the quick endorsement of the judgment. No. The judge, they are praising and all this. Even his attitude that day. But even before that, Ashitu gave us the impression that the inquest will not close until everybody in the house
was called forward. God bless you, sir. Kilo wa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀dá yẹn.
Government that the judge will subpoena up everybody to come. To me, that is the target Naira Marley and Sam Larry, because that's the only person that I think that's Gara brought to inquest. So everything Ashitu was doing focus on just Naira Marley and Sam Larry. But apart from that,
exactly. Daddy, ẹ wo bàbá dada yẹn. Daddy, bàbá tó ṣe dada yẹn. Èmi mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn òun ló wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad ìgbà tó lọ ra mọ́tò. Ìgbà tó kú wọ́n pé bàbá yẹn dè ní.
So after the DPP and the courts, and we're just hearing inquest to padà.
The only problem tí mo ní lórí àwọn people
yìí. Sorry for àwọn tó ti ní àbíkú.
Sherry, mọ́mí Bọ̀súnbọ́lá, notice kankan. Àwọn náà máa gbé ẹnìyẹn wá o. Tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ bá ti bàjẹ́ báyìí, gbogbo dẹ̀ máa follow ẹnìyẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ yes.
Tẹ́rí
àwọn kan ló ń dáwọ́.
personally mo ti sọ fún tèmi gan ní lọ́ọ̀yà nílé tèmi tó ń follow kéèsì pẹ̀lú mi. Ẹni yẹn gan kí gan pé kí là ń kó gbogbo èèyàn tó pọ̀ tó ìwá fún inquest fún kí lẹ fẹ́ lọ lò ní òkè. No country dey bring all these people. Ṣé ìgbà tí driver sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí wọ́n sì ní máa wá miss wọn ti puncture driver kiri.
Yes now.
The same thing. The same way. Ẹ bá ní sùúrù kẹ́dí high court kẹ́ máa rí àwọn witnesses by pé àwọn gan rí gan wọn máa lanú lẹ̀ pé so ẹni yìí ó ti bá àwọn wọ̀nyí ṣe.
Yes. That is why Dr. Kwe wọ́n ríṣẹ́. Ashitu kí ló ń kọ́ èrò lọ sí inquest?
People should not think that we made mistake.
No. Yes, kọ̀mọ̀sá ìfẹ́ ọtí fẹnu bá Ashitu jẹ́ nìyẹn kò lè dá. Àwọn kan ló dáwọ́ ẹ̀yìn kan ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọ̀tọ̀ wọn tó dáwọ́ ṣá.
Investment that big, you will not know where to pay off. Let me tell you one thing. What you have done in the last 2 years.
Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe sọ síta ń sìn, wọ́n lè tètè padà sẹ́yìn, wọ́n lè fèsì pẹ̀tọ́ ní kọ́ṣẹ́. Tí wọ́n bá rí fíìrì nǹkan, kéèyàn pé wọ́n sá kéèsì, ó bẹ́tà ju ká keep mute kọ́ lọ́ka máa wù wọ́n lọ. Kéèyàn ṣòro náà ṣe ṣe kínní nìyẹn tó fi di báyìí. Tábàrí tó ìbọ̀dì bá rí nǹkan tí ò dá tó bá sọ síta pé ní mí nì ní ojú mi nìkan bá wọn jẹ kọ́ lè tè mọ̀ pé à ń rí wọn à ń rí everything wọ́n lè má fi sáyé máa ṣe ogbò nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wa ká ní ká má àtẹni sọ wọn tó ń dáwó náà kò yí sí ìbọn yẹn sọ yẹn ló dáa so that wọ́n lè. Èmi ò fọwọ́ sí ká tún bẹnu fẹ́nibọ̀dì.
You are not contesting. There's no award anywhere. Ọpọlọ tó lọ ń fún ọmọ tó rà ló bóyá lè bí.
Ẹ jẹ́ wá sọ fún yín VDM tí ẹ gbé kárí everybody gbé kárí. Easily.
You know, they can shut it up. They can shut him up.
Yes, I'm already. Joshua Mole, sorry, sorrow.
Always go to stand on the good side of history.
Àbí? Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe ẹjọ́ bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ẹ ká sọ ẹ kúrọ̀ lẹ́ o ẹ ká lẹ́ o ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ everybody bá wà. Okay, mo understand pé a lot of people, number one, tá bá pera wa lábẹ́ àwọn nínú scenario yìí, bàbá Mohbad ni anybody tó bá mọ̀ pé òótọ́ àbí àmọ́ lògùn jẹ́, because that's the only person that is actually seeking justice.
Ẹ ṣe iṣẹ́ wa ń bẹ̀ tí mo mọ̀ kan méjì wà bí.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mò ń bọ̀.
Ẹ gbọ́ mi, ẹ má bínú because mo wà níta. Hello.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mà.
Mi mọ̀ bóyá àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ mi. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré dúró because mo take a walk here. So mo ní pé tá a bá really fẹ́ wà sincere ká dẹ̀ fẹ́ understand nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní situation yìí. Bàbá Mohbad nìkan ni the actual person out of our family member and parents méjì, òbí méjì ló máa ń bí ọmọ. The actual person tó ń seek the true justice for his son. Òun náà ni bàbá Mohbad nínú gbogbo ẹbí tó ní. Ìyẹn number one, everybody kọ́kọ́ understand pé anybody tó bá lóun really wà nídìí òótọ́ láti mọ irú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad, bàbá ẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ anybody tó bá fẹ́ mú òótọ́ tó support. Ìyẹn number one kó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan. Number two, ó lè jẹ́ pé a lot of people wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní báwo ni mo ṣe máa sọ bí trust issue about lawyer Shitu based on nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìyá aláṣọ. There are two different things. There are two different cases. And the number one question tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé kéèsì ìyá aláṣọ, I understand ṣé lawyer Mohbad lawyer Shitu tá bá fẹ́ wò pé in sincerity kí ni iṣẹ́ lawyer máa protect the client láti make sure pé client win the case, and that was what he actually did. Ṣé ti understand? And number two, ó yẹ ká wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé ta ni lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn Wùmí, ta ni lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad. Ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà Ṣíṣù ṣáàdì dúró, agbẹjọ́rò kò ṣáàdì dúró fún client méjèèjì. Wọ́n á lé kan tó máa sọ pé òun wà fún bàbá Mohbad, ìkan wà fún àbí ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà Ṣítù ló ń dúró fáwọn méjèèjì, because that's the question tó yẹ ká kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn in this scenario. Tí kò bá ti jẹ́ pé tí situation yóò bá ti apply báyẹn, kò yẹ káwọn èèyàn máa fear pé lọ́ọ̀yà Ṣítù náà ní image wọn tó fẹ́ protect, and for every lawyer especially SAN, irú àwọn tough cases báyìí ló ń kálukú fi máa ń fẹ́ prove to the world pé this is my ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ẹ má bínú o because I'm outside. This is ló kálukú fẹ́ fi máa ń prove competence wọn fáráyé. So yẹn ni mo kàn ní pé kí n jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn understand pé tó bá yẹ pé fear wà lọ́kàn àwọn èèyàn ní
gbọ́rọ̀ wọn dáadáa.
Bóyá ti má dọ́fíìsì.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
All right. So nǹkan tí mò ń ṣàlàyé sọ ni pé táwọn èèyàn bá ní trust issues lórí lawyer Shitu, pé táwọn èèyàn máa ní trust issue yẹn, because for every son everybody tó bá ti reach the peak of his career or her career, ó máa fẹ́ prove to the world say this is competence. So and that is àti challenge lawyer Shitu àbí Sir Shitu, because wọ́n máa ń fẹ́ address àwọn èèyàn according to forty title wọ́n bá jẹ́, because àti kàwé dé gba ipò kò ṣe nǹkan tó rọrùn. So tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó ń fún wọn iṣẹ́, this is the task of him, wọ́n á prove worthiness, wọ́n á dẹ̀ competence wọn to the world. So káwọn èèyàn kọ́kọ́ máa lè fi àbáyẹ̀, the only thing tí káwọn máa ṣe ni pé let's just put our voices out, pé ká dẹ̀ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé all eyes on everybody o, àti lawyer Shitu àti Sir Shitu, all eyes, and the government, nítorí government gan ló kọ́kọ́ dá gbogbo wàhálà ilẹ̀. And mo tún ní nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ kí n tó gbàgbé, ipò òkè àwọn èèyàn sọ pé òkè bóyá mistake ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí Mohbad délé pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀, bóyá wọ́n ní issue, wọ́n hit ara wọn as a result of pé bí àwọn intoxicated ṣe wọ́n ní pé tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ àwọn olóore tó bá fẹ́ lọ play wọ́n máa ń mú nǹkan díẹ̀díẹ̀ láti lè high wọn spirit wọn. So, but Emma Waje Katua Gbagbe, because this is my personal submission, I might be wrong, and I'm open to correction. Only pé ẹni tó ń àbẹ́ẹ̀tì nǹkan aburú ṣé iṣẹ́ tó ń rán wù mí ni kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad níjọ́ yẹn tó lọ last stage tó ṣe last music tó lọ kọ kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí then why all of a sudden because àwọn èèyàn sọ pé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ó wà nínú ilé Mohbad lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn kí ni tó lọ ṣe ṣé wọ́n ok wọ́n ti ń look forward pé ok o nǹkan kan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí o tó bá dẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé rí iṣẹ́ onímùmí jẹ́ fún wọn ni kí ni nǹkan tó ń hide then why tí o ṣe DNA so gba questions yẹn ló yẹ ká máa put to her to let her understand pé ok ṣé wọ́n rán iṣẹ́ ni tó fi jẹ́ pé tó rán iṣẹ́ ló wá cover ló wá abẹ́ tẹ because situation yìí there are so many knots tá a ní láti untie there are so many knots téèyàn ní láti untie okay ẹ jẹ́ akọ́ untie ilé ẹ jẹ́ akọ́ untie ilé bóyá irú nǹkan tí VDM dẹ̀ ń ṣe hopefully gbogbo nọ́ọ̀tì tán tie yẹn bóyá àti rí pé ó ń tútú díẹ̀díẹ̀ the only advice àti prayer wa abiyamọ náà ni pé kí Ọlọ́run kó gba ọjọ́ yẹn gbogbo ọjọ́ tó bá máa dájọ́ tó ti tọ́ kò ní kó hàn Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bá wa kó sí gbogbo àwọn tó bá máa dájọ́ nínú because irú Ṣótúnúbí kó lọ dájọ́ bí ẹ tí nǹkan kan rọ́ọ̀lù lọ́pọ̀lọ́ mo mọ̀ pé nínú wọn kan rẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin gidi ni guilty conscience náà máa wọ́rí o náà pa nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ ṣe yìí mo máa gba bribe ni àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ni mo máa gba Ọlọ́run adẹ̀bí ṣebí Buhari ló ti kú yẹn ó ti ń lọ fèsì gbogbo ó ṣe dáadáa kò ṣe dáadáa òun kálukú wọn ní Ọlọ́run máa ṣe wá ní adọ́rùn mòótọ́ ẹ̀tọ́ tó ó bẹ́tà ká ti ilé ayé yìí máa sòótọ́ ká dẹ̀ ti ilé ayé máa dúró sípò òótọ́ kó má yẹ pé gbàtà bá kú tọ́ la máa regret pé ibi tó dẹ̀ kí n ti sòótọ́ mi ṣe sòótọ́ kí kúkú síbẹ̀ would it have not been better for me so submission mi nìyẹn bí mo ṣe ń gbọ́ gbogbo conversation àwọn èèyàn here and them kàn ní pé let me just put my own two across thank you.
Àmọ̀rí ẹ jẹ́ n sáré sọ̀rọ̀ mo let's be sincere nǹkan tí ṣe rí èmi yé ti 70 mi ṣe àgbà láńgbágbá àbí kí ló máa ń sọ bá ṣe máa put ọ̀rọ̀ ó yàtọ̀. I've been to different platforms and I've said that Baba Mohbad ni mo trust in anything mo dẹ̀ sọ síta wípé ẹja àrùnjú ṣe DNA yìí but when a adult will come to a platform ká wá pariwo even bí Bukky Jesse gan ṣe sọ is not okay to me I will not say that ó yẹ ká learn we are over 18 ó máa ń ṣèdè kan mo mọ bó ṣe mi ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ gbàgà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sọ pé mo rí red flag nínú fídíò tó ń rìn kiri mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà but mo kàn sọ pé bàbá Mohbad nìkan ni mo trust on this case and I have my reason until Sanchitu bá prove well to the end then I will go back to the trust to him but mi ò ní kó stop wọn ṣùgbọ́n bàbá Mohbad ni mo trust. tíyàn bá rí iṣẹ́ tó ṣe dáadáa kó go ahead that is it because everybody is not happy and this DNA we are not playing with it. The DNA gangan ni kó tó pa Mohbad why ta fẹ́ throw it out and mo like nǹkan tí ẹsẹ̀ sọ and it's true we need to voice out we can't keep mute on DNA issue. Mommy Bosumbola, she's one of the people that I support. What they will everybody for Mohbad.